Yo, what's up, chat? How we doing? We have the Who Will the Mariners Play in the ALDS watch party going on. The Tigers are going to be taking on the Guardians in just a few minutes. We figured we'd get the stream going a little bit early, trying to make sure that everything is working. This is kind of our first real watch party that we've ever done, so just obviously getting an idea of how this could go in the future. Let us know actually, you know what? I'm going to start a poll. Who do you want to win? Not who do you think will win.
Run a
who
poll.
Do you want to win?
Run a poll. Let me know if my audio's good, if Colton's audio's good. Just let me know. I am pulling the strings for this one. If there's ever two of us, it's usually me who's pulling the strings behind the scenes. But
yeah, I think my computer would explode.
I think you'd be fine. I think you'd definitely be okay. You'd make it. So should be fine.
Audio's good. Hell yeah. Boomstick. What's boys? I'm assuming that's supposed to be what's good boys. What's boys? Who's ready for Saturday? I'm ready. I'm terrified. I am shooting, farting, and throwing up. So coming in loud and clear. Love to see it, Amber. Guards bullpen could be toast. Yeah, hopefully this game goes extras deep. Deep.
Give
me another 18 inning game.
Yeah, you already said it. 18 innings.
I want this stream to not be over until 6 p.m. tonight.
I'm sorry?
Because then it'd be an 18 inning game.
What if they're just the most efficient 18 innings ever? What if it's over by like 4?
Just a 4-hour game? That doesn't sound like 18 innings.
I said they're 3-pitch 18 innings.
Interesting.
I know you want it to really wear down both teams. Whoever ends up winning is then exhausted by the time they go play Seattle on Saturday.
Because then they have to fly to Seattle. The poll's right at 50-50 with 18 votes. That's pretty wild. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Who do you want to win, Joe? I know we've had this conversation, but who would you rather play in the division series?
Yeah, I don't know. Shout out the Marine Layer guys, because they had a conversation about it as well. Like everyone has, but the point that I think I agree with TJ on when Lyle was making his case for it not being the Tigers in terms of he does not want to see Scooble twice so you don't want to see one elite player twice, but you'd rather face an overall elite, maybe not elite, fringe elite pitching staff, right? A group of pitchers. Mm-hmm. Like that's the argument of, are you wanting to face Scooble for 21 outs, maybe more, or do you want to face the Guardians for like 15? It depends. It depends. With how both offenses have looked, I'm not necessarily overly concerned about either, I would say. You don't want to face Scooble, but you'd rather face the Tigers bullpen.
Yep.
As far as the Guardians are concerned, their pitching staff as a whole is just a lot more well-rounded and balanced. And I mean, they went to the championship series last year. So not to say that they're the exact same roster because they're not, but some of those guys do have that experience from last year as well. And I don't know. The offense is the big key for me. If both of them are going to be what they have been in the second half, I'm honestly okay with either. I think the argument, and seeing Scooble strike out 14 over 7 in a third, seeing Crochet, who obviously it's Crochet, not Scooble, but like 100 on the corner on the 117th pitch of the game. Yeah, not my favorite idea to have to face, probably twice more than likely. But as you've mentioned as well, Mariners have beat Scooble. So if it's the Tigers, they have maybe not the blueprint, but they have an idea. They shouldn't be intimidated by either side. So Colton is tired already. That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Imagine yawning.
I think that I agree. I think I would rather face the Tigers personally because it's one guy. I'd rather have to deal with one guy than have to deal with, all of the left-handed slap hitters in the Guardians lineup. Plus, Gavin Williams was really good too.
Yeah.
Like he was not as good, but pretty dang close. I would rather face Tanner Bybee. I'm sorry, I'd rather face Casey Mize than Tanner Bybee.
Sure.
Like I would rather face God, who even else is in that rotation? I don't even know. I'd rather face Jack Flaherty
Yeah.
than Slade Ciccone.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's one game, and honestly, I do feel like, as a lot of you are mentioning, the Mariners have beat Scooble twice. Like the book they have on him is clearly worked, and the goal should be whenever Scooble's on the mound to get him out of the game as fast as possible. And if you're working counts, and we know the Mariners have some guys that can work counts, like you have JP Crawford, you have Leo Rivas, who works a great count every time he's up there. You have the guys that aren't going to work as many great counts. You know, Julio's going to be swinging, Cal's going to be swinging, etc. But I think that overall, I am a lot less afraid of one really good guy than I am of, 20 like decent guys.
Yeah.
You look at that bullpen for the Tigers, and I mean, Will Vest has been great, but he's their closer. Will Vest or Cade Smith? Who do you feel better about scoring off of? It's Will Vest.
The thing is with the Guardians versus the Tigers bullpen, I think there's 3 or 4 arms out of the Guardians bullpen that I would rank above the best Tigers arm. Like if Will Vest is the Tigers' best arm, I'm taking Cade Smith. I'm taking Hunter Gaddis. I'm probably taking Tim Herron over Will Vest. And that is an advantage in itself when postseason games are chess. Like they are just entirely moves and counter moves to the max, where you are going to roll out your best opportunity to get a win at any given moment. And for Stephen Vogt and the Guardians, it's deploying the insanely deep bullpen even without Emmanuel Clase. And sure, there are arms in the Tigers' pen. It's just they're not of the same caliber. And you could argue you don't need to use them if you have Scooble going 7 1/3, which is true, but that's only for one game. Maybe 2 if you get there. And if it does get there, Scooble's pitching on short rest. He's done it. Like it is a foregone conclusion that if you face the Tigers in the division round and it goes to a game 4, Scooble's pitching. So
I also just think that when you look at the lineups for both teams, I think that the Guardians are a team that, like I mentioned, they're a bunch of slap hitters. They're guys that are going to hit the ball on the ground through the infield, and a lot of times it works out for them. Obviously, the guy you're the most afraid of in that lineup is Jose Ramirez, duh, and switch hitter, whatever. You can't let Jose Ramirez beat you. On the Tigers side of things, they have a lot of power in that lineup. But T-Mobile Park, as we know, suppresses power, and a lot of that power is right-handed, minus, of course, Riley Green. And so, you look at Torkelson, for example, right-handed hitter. Javi Baez, right-handed hitter. Right-handed hitters don't necessarily fare all that great. Obviously, Randy is an exception, but don't fare all that great in T-Mobile Park. And I think that the matchup there, especially with the Mariners being so right-handed heavy in the rotation and even in the bullpen, I think that is the matchup that you should be looking for. Now, as Aaron Goldsmith said in the Marine Layer podcast, be careful what you wish for, because I could be saying all this and that could all come back to bite me in the butt in 3 days time.
Sure.
That's certainly possible. And so I think that the Guardians, yes, I don't think their offense is necessarily as potent, but it also, I think, is built more to win at T-Mobile Park than, say, the Tigers offense.
Yeah. Both teams also, they were in the postseason last year. They have that advantage as far as managerial experience and overall recent player experience. I know that there's a decent amount of postseason experience on this Mariners team, and Dan has been in the postseason just as a player, not as a manager. So if there's an advantage, or I guess a disadvantage that you face as the Mariners going into the division series against either team, I think it is just overall experience. But I don't think, with the way that the leadership has gone so far, or at least the way that it has been presented to us from comments from Cal and just other comments from the larger names, the more outspoken names on the team, I don't think that the leadership will be necessarily an issue. And I think they proved that with their month of September. how they, miraculously turned around where they were heading. Mike with a 5. What up, boys? Let's go Tigers. Step up and get set down. Mariners versus Brewers World Series. Either team winning would make me happy because of Niehaus and Euchre. Mike, appreciate the 5. Valid. I mean, I don't have any qualms with that. I mean, would the Mariners losing the World Series make me happy? Of course not. And I don't think that's what you're saying either. But if the Mariners get there, they should just please get the job done. You know what I mean? I don't want to. I guess getting there for the first time in franchise history is cool, but get it done. Get the job done, please.
Yeah. I mean, please get the job done, but also, like, if they make it to the World Series, this was still a great season. You know what I mean? If they make it to the championship series, it's still a great season. Obviously, left a little bit to be desired, but when you look at the future of this team, right, it's gonna be it feels like this is the start of a dynasty. It feels like, the writing is on the wall, right? That the Astros are that dynasty should be slowly sinking, and the Mariners dynasty is building right now because you have so many players that are going to be here for the long haul. That, I mean, obviously you hope to retain Josh Naylor, maybe you hope to retain a Eugenio Suarez or Jorge Polanco, but the main core guys are here. Now, is Cal going to hit 60 home runs next year? Probably not. Like, if history means anything, the answer is no.
Yeah.
But it's certainly, having a 35 home run Cal season, fantastic. I think that's great.
Yeah, if you look at Cal and expect him to put up another 9-win season, I'd be very surprised. I think anywhere in the realm of 4 to 6 is, I mean, that's still the best catcher in the American League by a slimmer margin, a pretty narrow margin at that point, but you're still a top 3 catcher in all of baseball, and probably top in the American League if you're putting up anywhere between 4 to 6 WAR, right? Obviously, the upper bound probably secures it for you. The lower end doesn't, but regressing to the mean for Cal Raleigh it feels inevitable because what we watched this year is was unprecedented without much contest, but who knows? Again, going back to what you said about the comment Goldsmith, we could all be wrong about our expectations for this series. We could all be wrong about Cal Raleigh. Maybe he goes out there and hits 62 next year or 63. Who knows?
That'd be really impressive.
Yeah.
Happy early birthday, Autumn, and Noel Sklert.
Maybe
I feel like
maybe the first name's just Nolan.
Maybe it's just Nolan. Yeah,
maybe
it's just Nolan. Naylor gave my son a bat at the game last Sunday. Let's go.
Huge.
Let's go. That's sick. Back to the middle schoolers. 6-7. Bye.
Jeez.
Oh man. Good luck, Autumn. Good luck. It is Nolan. Got you, Nolan. Cool.
That's my brain working overtime right there, by the way.
Yeah, I agree, Lucario. I think that there's a chance that Naylor does want to come back, and you're right. He's been, for what it's worth, he's been really repping the Pacific Northwest recently. He's a big hockey guy. He's really taken up the Kraken, which is really cool. So we'll just have to wait and see. Colton, I have a question. What's up, dude?
Fire away,
Are y'all
Cody.
streaming the game for S on YouTube, or just getting commentary on it? I mean, we can't actually stream the video of the game, but we're gonna stream it. So Joe has it set up where it'll be the MLB game day.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, I'll switch the scene right now to show you what we're going to have, where it's gonna be this, and obviously, if you're watching the game alongside, depending on how the latency works, game day may spoil because that's just game day is ahead of broadcast usually. So just be mindful of that. Just gonna throw that out there. Be wary of that.
Jennifer says
I won't be looking at it.
Jennifer says taking a break from the high schoolers still 6-7. Is that still a thing that the high schoolers are doing? Like 6-7? Really?
I'm doing it. I'm 28 years old.
Yeah, but I would hope you're doing it as a meme.
Well, yeah. Like
they're doing it because they think it's cool.
Colton, I'm doing it. You know how like for the longest time you were dabbing or saying dab unironically?
Yeah.
And then it kind of became, or ironically, and then it kind of became a thing unironically. Like it's becoming unironic at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So let's just make sure you and I are locked in here, Joe. You have the stream open, right?
Yeah.
Like the Tigers Guardians game.
The event has not started yet.
Refresh because it has. And then let me know where you're at. Yes, one of the kids said, "Bruh, I'm gonna be in college next year. I gotta stop thinking 6'7" is funny." But back to baseball. That's funny. That's funny. Guys, what is 6'7"? No one knows. It doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't matter, Mike. It doesn't matter. Do you want me to try and have the audio like very faint in the background?
I mean, if possible, cool. But I was just more saying like making sure you and I are synced up.
Like, don't say anything for a second. I want to see how loud it's coming through. That's pretty loud. They have not thrown the first pitch yet for me.
Got it. Let me know when they throw the first pitch.
Yes, Lucario.
The poll has been finished, and I think that we convinced you guys 63%
now
want the Tigers to win. Okay, so you're a little bit ahead of me.
Okay.
So let me...
No, I'll just pause.
Oh, hang on. I refreshed.
Okay. We'll get synced up at some point. We'll get it synced up.
I'll let you know when they're throwing the second
now.
pitch. All right,
I'm
so
saying now as
like,
he's throwing the ball.
Pause it for like 1 second. We're going to get synced up here, chat.
Oh, it went back. It went backwards.
Oh, it's chalked. My thing at the bottom of the screen, it says it's 9 minutes, 30 seconds.
I'm at 9:23 because when I paused, it went backwards.
Got it. So I'm going to go.
That's all right. It doesn't matter. I like
whatever.
We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. Do you think are the team to win it all, Cody? I mean, with all the national media love. Also, why is game day not updating for me? For them.
Do you need to refresh that too?
No, I think it's good now. I think what I need to do is that. Cody, all the national media love has me a little wary, a little scared, because everyone and their mother is picking the Mariners out of the American League, it feels like.
Yeah.
And that's not something that happens very often. So, but I do think this team has the potential to do so. I think it depends on who they run into in the championship series. I think they could beat... I mean, any team out of the East is going to be tough. Who are you the most scared of, Colton? Out of the East over there, is it Red Sox, is it Yankees, or is it Blue Jays?
I think it's the Yankees.
I think so
that Max Fried, Carlos Rodon. I mean, they added to that bullpen, and obviously the bullpen's been terrible, but they have the guys. You know what I mean? Offensively, they're a team. Aaron Judge, blah blah blah, like Cody Bellinger.
Yeah.
That's a team that I think can do some damage offensively, no matter where they are. I mean, frankly, all three of those teams played really well against the Mariners this year. I want the Yankees to be knocked out tonight, simply so we can put to bed this MVP conversation. One MVP's playing in the division series. One was knocked out in the wild card.
Yeah, but it's a regular season award, Colton.
Yeah, but it's about how important you were to the team, and if you don't, if Aaron Judge could have come up last night and hit a 2-run home run, then yeah, sure. But he hasn't been important to the. I mean, he scored a few RBI, but
yeah,
other than that, whatever. So, I think I'm the most afraid of the Yankees, but obviously we got to get there first.
JC, that's awesome. Take it to Sunday's game. That's hype.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm going to Saturday. Are you going to Sunday too?
Yep.
Nice.
I am. I'll be at Saturday's game and Sunday's game. I'm going to be very tired.
So the game's at 5 on Sunday. I think I'm off at 4, so I'll try and do like a watch along Sunday night as well. So you don't have to stream from the park depending on what happened.
Maybe I'll if what I'll do is if like the Mariners win, I'll call in, from the park and get on the end of your stream.
We'll see how that. Yeah, because that's worked out well before.
Yeah, it'd be fine. It'd be great. Go M's, trident up. Go M. City Connect Sunday. What?
I think they'd go
they'll
the
be-
Sunday creams. I would.
Yeah,
bet.
they'll be wearing the Sunday creams.
I would imagine.
Yeah,
I'm
that
at-
curveball right there is where I don't want to face Slade Ciccone.
The one that Carpenter fouled off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at 13:05.
So I'm like 3 seconds behind you, give or take.
So you're okay. You're behind me. Okay.
So I'm currently at 13-13.
Okay. Game day is well ahead. Like,
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you this. I should have probably put
He walks.
He walks. I should have put a stream delay on it or something. I don't know.
Had to sell my ticket to Ian because I'm gonna be flying back from Minnesota. Yeah, that's tough, bro. That's tough. There's gonna be so much traffic on Sunday. Yeah, that's Saturday and Sunday. That is why I'll be taking the light rail because I am not paying those prices to park.
I think my
game
stream
day
jumped ahead.
Game day will just naturally be ahead of us.
So should I switch scenes, not have this up, and just put the little bar across the top where it has the score?
Up to the chat.
Like, because I'm not really paying attention to the game day. I'm looking at the stream, like,
Same.
of the game. It's just
the
stream
would
is
you
there.
guys prefer not having the game day there so you're not spoiled before we see it? Or would you guys prefer to have game day up and we'll just see it after whatever happens? Mike E with the $5 house. I will literally pay whatever it costs to get a ticket to the Mariners if they make the World Series. Well, then you better stop sending us money, Mike. It's going to cost you $2,700, you know? So
yeah, it's going to cost a lot.
Yeah, let us know, chat, which you would prefer. Because we could just kind of give our, I guess, thoughts on what's going on.
Freaking, you gotta take the stream elements.
It's our new shirt, bro.
It's not new. It's hidden. Whichever's easiest. It doesn't really matter. Like, it's not difficult either way. It's more so about you guys. Game day without the score would be good. Wait. So like without the wait. So you don't want the 0-0 top one. You just want this screen where it has the balls and strikes. If you don't want spoilers, just minimize the window. Peter says he wants game day. Scott said he wants game day. Pat, is it wrong for rooting for the Guardians? No. I think either team is fine. Just the score would be fine. Listen, you guys got to come to consensus here. All right, we're getting too many mixed signals, and until you guys reach a consensus, it's staying how it is. Because I'm just watching Slade Ciccone throw a 2-2 count here and painting the outside edge. How far are you behind?
Watching Slade Ciccone throw a 2-2 pitch here and painting. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think my stream jumped ahead. I'm at 16:38.
I'm at 16:33.
Pole? Oh. How it is now is perfect. I like what Muncher says. Make a scoreboard yourself, Lucario? No. Aren't you in school?
Yeah, go to school, dummy.
Cody, we have been fans since we were children. Like 8, 7, maybe 5
6.
years old. Whoa, Colton. Whoa, we're not making that joke here anymore.
6, 7.
You felt dizzy? Embarrassing. Kids these days. This younger generation, they just don't want to go to school. They don't want to work.
True.
Just lazy.
Custom commands. No,
Spent
we
about
need timers.
$1,100 to see the Seahawks Packers NFC Championship game. Thought I blew that money for so much of that game. Felt sick about it until Curse came down with the ball in OT. Then it was all worth it in the end. Yeah, I mean, like Mike saying the amount of money for the World Series. What is it? You said $2,700,
Yeah, per ticket.
but then it's like a walk off to win the game. Is it worth? Is it worth? Am I getting Legends ZA? I will be. I will be definitely getting Legends ZA.
If I could find my Switch, I'd get it.
Yeah. 3 gold doubloons. That's an awful call.
Oh,
that's an awful call.
Danny. Danny. So Slade Ciccone gets through the first against that Tigers offense. They didn't look very good. Just saying. Tigers offense did not look very good.
Ball. That called strike 3 to Torkelson was about an inch off the zone.
Fair.
Yeah.
I didn't see it. I'm trying to fix Dream Elements.
Yeah, I got a Google security alert.
Did you?
Yeah. Indeed, I did.
Let's see. Save.
Did
I'll see if that updates real time.
Did you hear Green Day? I have the stream very faintly playing audio.
It might have been. There's me singing.
Oh, were you singing?
Dun.
Oh, that's what it was. I can't hear it very well, and there was a commercial, so maybe I thought there was Green Day playing in the commercial. I'm currently seeing an Aflac commercial.
Same. Aflac. All right.
Thanks, Joe. That's my name. You Yanks fan? Sorry to hear that. Detroit, the only team to not hit a home run this postseason? Interesting. They're washed? Colton, you forgot the third option.
What was the third option?
Where it was just the game day no score for Pokilo.
Oh, yeah, we're not doing that.
Because I don't think some people are here, but they're not able to stream the game. So, like, they're just seeing the game day as it happens. And, like, if they're ahead of us, that's fine. I'm not really paying attention to it. Did I know the inning ended before I saw the pitch? Yeah, because, like, I'm looking at the chat in front of me, and the game days to my left, or the actual games to my left, but, like, whatever.
Same.
It doesn't really matter.
What about a Rick Riz impersonation?
Let me have something. I don't have a good Rick Riz.
Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. How was that? Yeah, it was pretty good. I know. You don't have to say it. Look, a security alert.
My stream is lagging. I need to refresh.
Of the game?
I have no Riz. That's correct. Yeah, of the game. The Rizzler impression. They know me as the Rizzler. I'm the Panther dressed in black. Like that. I can do that. I don't know Rick Riz. I can't do a Rick Riz voice, though. Yeah, now do Ryan Roland Smith, Colton.
No.
Why not? Everyone loved it in the MLB The Show video.
You heard Caden. You shut your face right now.
It's because I was doing the Rizzler song.
Mm.
I know for a fact that's why he said shut my mouth.
Austin, what's up, dude? Miss you too, buddy. Miss you too. You gonna be at any of the playoff games?
Oh, those horns are loud.
Yeah, so see, Jack Flaherty doesn't scare me.
He won a ring last year, bro.
He didn't. The rest of the Dodgers won it for him.
But he won a ring last year, bro.
Watch Flaherty have a career start. He probably would too. I think the Mariners. Oh,
Are you saying if he faced the Mariners, or are you saying in this start specifically? Is there a way I can change the quality of this?
of game day?
No. Of the stream
Oh,
of my game.
I don't know. It's a good question.
Invalid Opinion has a quality question here for us, Colton. Can you do watch parties?
Watch parties for
Mhm.
something cool like football or K-pop Demon Hunters? My bad, Mike. My bad. Our bad, G. Yeah, K-pop Demon Hunters. We got you.
By the way,
Kalnick got removed from the Braves 40 man. He was outrighted because he passed through waivers, so he nobody claimed him.
poor guy.
Well, over under 0.5 cameras smashed.
Did you see the one yesterday?
Oh, the ball that went
Yeah.
back and hit it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you streaming the game from? Oh, we're just watching on ESPN.
Through a service provider login.
Do we legit think that the Mariners have Scooble's number? No. I mean, nobody has Scooble's number. It's Tarek Scooble.
Yeah.
It's just more so I think the Mariners are well equipped to get him out of the game earlier than most other teams because they can work some good at bats.
Or they have the capacity to do so. They don't always do it, but they have the capacity to do so.
Right. I tuned in for the first inning, saw them call a ball a strike, and decided I'd rather do work than watch the game. Wow, that's crazy.
I'm telling you, the Torkelson strike call was that bad.
It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. Oh my God, steal that guy's ticket.
I'll see you there.
Going to the game. You can watch it for free on MLB Webcast.
Redacted. That is, as the kids say, illegal.
Oh yeah, don't do that, Chad. It's illegal. Yeah, J Ram is a guy that I don't know if I want to face in the playoffs.
Is it? Yeah,
Never mind.
Yeah, like happily will face him. And yeah, the Guardians lineup is just terrible. Like, it's just there's not a lot going on. There's no talent outside of Ramirez and Quan, Quan had a very league average year. I think he was a 99 WRC plus.
Below 100. Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's true. I mean, you're only afraid of Ramirez in that lineup. Otherwise, you feel pretty good, especially with the Mariners pitching, especially at home, how well they can play against that offense. It's just the pitching side of things, which, to be fair, I think the Mariners do have the bats to be okay versus Gavin Williams versus Tanner Bybee.
yeah.
Obviously, if you're going to face Scooble game one, you have to assume that the favor is in favor of the Tigers in that game because it's Scooble.
Maybe.
Whereas Gavin Williams versus Logan Gilbert could go either way.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
I think, I mean, not to spread the sponsor into from out of the Hit It Here podcast, like thinking about like how the odds were favored for the Tigers in game one with Scooble, where it was like pretty drastic. It was like minus 164 and plus 138 or something like that. I think that sounds close to what it was. I wouldn't expect it to be like that, especially if it's Scooble versus Gilbert at home in Seattle. I'd honestly say that the Mariners would still be favorites there. I think it'd be close. It could be like both at minus money, like minus 115, minus 105, but I'd say that it'd be close. I know that Scooble is a tremendous advantage, but you're at home. He's already pitched a game. Like, you're rested. I don't know. We'll see. It might not matter at the end of the day. Pass it to Scooble. Whoa.
Passive, right. Not Passan.
Yeah, you're always a Passan guy.
I'm a Passan guy.
You're a Passan guy for sure. See you later, Aaron. Cuddy. Hey. Cuddy soup. Cut boy. Skubal won't go short rest to pitch game 1. Interesting. I don't think it's short rest for him, though, is it? He pitched on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
it would
Friday,
be a day short.
A day short? Okay. Yeah.
So he'd pitch game 2.
Yeah. Do you think if it's close, do the Tigers use Skubal to pitch a couple innings? That's what I said yesterday when we were waiting in line at the scrimmage, that Skubal could go short rest if it got to game 3 to close out like the 8th or 9th here. Is it 3 here and 2 there?
No, it'd go. Yeah, I mean that it would go 2 games in Seattle, 2 games in either Cleveland or Detroit, and then if need be, game 5 would be in Seattle.
I thought he meant
Ty Dane Gonzalez.
I thought he was saying time zones, and I was very confused.
Oh.
I was like, what? Dude, that's not Ty Dane Gonzalez. That's Waldo Springtime starting game 1.
Ty, can I tell you a secret? We were at the scrimmage yesterday, and the guy in front of us turned around and he said, "Are you Colby Patnode?" It was unbelievable.
Are we gonna see him on Saturday? Are we gonna see the Colbert?
The Colby Patnode?
I think he said he's going to the game.
Did he?
I think
is that the first game he's gone to all year?
No. There was a game earlier this year where we saw him, right?
Colty Patnode. Was that this year?
I think so. He will be there, yes.
He will be there.
Yeah. He said that he's rooting for the 1 o'clock game, I think, for travel to be easier for him. Or maybe the inverse of that. I don't remember. There's only 2 options, so I don't remember.
Invalid opinion says, do you think you guys would indulge in more alcohol at a hypothetical vacation in early November if the Mariners lose or keep winning? Asking for a friend. Well, invalid opinion. In this metaphorical situation
that may or may not be real,
if the Mariners were to make it to the World Series, a few of those games would be during said vacation, possibly. And so we would be showing up to said vacation a little bit late because we would be doing the games and whatnot. Obviously, that's probably, I mean, let's be honest, it's always unlikely, but it's more likely than it ever has been. I think, man, I don't know. It depends on how far the Mariners go. If they like lose out at the end of the championship series, and I might be indulging. But if they like win it all and then we come down there for 5 days for a party, then maybe then we're indulging. I don't know. It's tough to say. As Mariners fans, we've never been in this situation before, so
regardless, we are going to be hitting our Scott service the best that we can of let's party at some point. So
oh my God, we should get champagne.
Okay.
We should get a bottle of champagne, and if the Mariners win it,
we're not doing it inside.
No, we do it outside or something like that, because obviously, in an Airbnb,
Yeah. What do I do with my hands?
Yeah, honestly. Oh, hold on, BRB.
Okay. See you later.
And by BRB, I mean I'm literally just walking over here.
Okay, sounds good. Are we really discussing whether or not Lucario is an overrated Pokemon right now? Appreciate that, Austin. Appreciate that. What's going to happen after you have that bottle of champagne? I'll tell you this, Ty. They're not going to be able to put us in a box. Okay? They won't be able to put us in a box. No. Went to a playoff game in 2001. Trust me, we've been here before. Yeah, but we've never been here before. All right? I'm glad that you have, Mike, though. That's cool. But we've never been there. Yeah, they can't see that. He's... I'll let you... Oh, he can't hear me yet.
You didn't call me big back while I was turned around, right?
Why would I do that? Chat, I didn't say that, right? Like, I didn't call him big back. like the entire time he was gone. Like I didn't say like, ha, point and laugh at this man's huge, ginormous back, right? Like I would never do that.
That didn't happen, right, guys?
It totally didn't happen. No one can see that, by the way. Like your camera cuts off at the top of the jerseys.
I blame you entirely.
It's not my. You could just angle your camera up. No, it's worse over there.
Going right here.
That's okay. That's good. He can't hear me. God damn it. I hate that he takes his headphones out. And now he's back. Yeah, I totally didn't talk about his big back again, right, guys?
I hate you. You're ugly in real life.
All right.
We see that one.
Yes. It's a little
Double,
folded, so you can't really read it, but fun fact, the drought started on Ichiro and Ai's birthday in 2001. Time to seize the moment, guys. You personally, I thought you meant Seattle in general. Mike, if I'm being honest with you, Colton very well could have been speaking for Seattle in general. I think we're talking about we haven't been here before. Mike was saying he was at a playoff game in 2001. And then I was saying I interpreted we haven't been here before as you and I with the Mariners in the postseason with this expectation.
It's true. Get some Bluetooth headphones. I have some right here, but they make my head look at this.
He likes wearing. I mean, mine are wired too. I just don't have to get up and move around as often as this guy does.
Look how funny I look.
You don't look funny.
They go like this because my head's so friggin' big.
That is true. Colton prefers his IEMs, the in-ear monitors.
Yo, Dorian says spit on me, Waldo Springtime. Yo. Yeah, Joe. Didn't you drive all the way here?
To what? Lucario, I was driving the entire time of the game. The game finished and I was an hour away from home in Washington. The plan was if they lost in a normal 9-inning game, I could just turn around and go home. And then they played 18 innings. And then they lost.
Yep.
So,
and at that point, Joe was already almost here.
People assuming it's anybody other than Ty on the Locked On Mariners account.
I'm sorry.
What?
Did Chase DeLauder not play a single? He hasn't played in the majors?
Yeah, I think they were talking about that on the first broadcast.
So that's his first major league hit, technically.
Probably.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's fine. It's like whatever.
That's so Colt Emerson. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I understand the alcohol sales because people have to drive. So I understand that. But yeah, other than
we can't just take the tube home.
Yeah.
Can't go to the underground.
Free money to just keep selling till you run out of stock. I mean, yes. But with the beer and alcohol specifically.
Robert, do you remember who started the game in game 3 of the 2000 Division Series? Do you remember who started that game?
I do.
Just a random question. Do you actually remember which one it was?
Me?
Yeah.
I think it was the one that was on my clock.
Oh, maybe.
Cleveland's batting 167 this entire series. They're getting carved by freaking Flaherty. Yeah, I mean, if the Mariners win the World Series, will we get a Colton and Joe 999 challenge at the ballpark? I don't think I will ever do that challenge at the ballpark.
Yeah, no thanks. No thanks.
I will throw up. I mean, I threw up last time.
Whoa.
I would throw up.
People with queasy stomachs, be mindful of them.
I throwed up.
You threw up. Never do what again? Colton's done it like 5 times, and you're getting mad at me for doing 1-6-7 thing? That's crazy. Colton's done it like 5 times.
If somebody paid you $10,000, would you do it?
Yes.
Hold on. I would do it if somebody paid me $15,201.47. Then I would do it.
For any particular reason why that number?
No, it's not how much crippling credit card debt I'm in. It's simply just a random number I picked. Speaking of throwing up, what hypothetical alcoholic beverage would you each prefer as your free gallon that your hypothetical friend may hypothetically buy you? My hypothetical friend, a gallon?
A gallon?
I mean, I'm a whiskey guy. Hypothetically, of course.
Jesus
so,
Lord.
I'd probably just do like Jack or something simple, you know what I mean? But
a gallon?
3 gallon each. Our hypothetical friend. Very specific number, Colton. Yeah. Yep, and it's just I picked it out of nowhere, guys. 9 nut taps, 9 beers, 9 hot dogs. True. Yeah, it's 9 hot dogs, 9 beers over 9 innings. So.
What am I willing to drink a gallon of? I think is a better question. Can I have a gallon of water?
Sure.
Thank you.
It's Mr. Beast here. I'll pay your credit card debt if you never watch the Mariners again. Well, sorry, Mr. Beast.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Like, it's like by watching the Mariner games, I can technically make money to pay off that credit card debt. So,
yet you don't want to take my offer from yesterday. Interesting.
No.
You
can split it into multiple fifths if you want. So you could have. There's multiple choices.
We'll discuss it at a later date when I've had more time to mull over my options. Really form my opinion. Bless you. God,
Thank you.
You're so cute when you sneeze.
That's a weird thing to say, man.
Oh,
thanks.
You're welcome.
J Mars is taking wine. Okay.
I don't think I could drink a gallon of wine. I don't
see. Jennifer says no deal as well. No, wine would give me a headache if I had a gallon of wine.
I was thinking the same thing, Caden.
Is that a song?
Yeah. It's like a TikTok sound or like some sort of like video sound.
Yeah. Hey, chat. Also, if you guys are, gonna go to any playoff games, make sure that you use our code Mariner Mojo at checkout at SeatGeek. If you're buying some aftermarket tickets, save yourself $20. Smile.
It is from Family Guy. Now I can hear it now. Thank you, Caden.
Oh, it's a Family Guy reference? Interesting.
Yeah. Yep.
Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum.
Gallon of apple pie moonshine? No thanks, Dorian.
Moonshine.
Fireball's out of the question? Yeah, no thanks, J Mars. No thanks. I'm good.
Oh, Fireball's awful.
That would make it harder. I agree, Mike. If I could eat multiple hot dogs an inning, I could do the 999 challenge, I think, easy. It's the 1 per inning where you have to let things sit. Like, I could speed run through like 4 dogs in an inning and like be good. Because then I could take time the rest of the way.
Yeah.
So.
Hang on, I'm shilling on Twitter. Hold on.
Okay. We didn't get that sponsor, Colton, so I don't know what you're
right. Sorry. Yeah. Shout out to Shillings for never responding to us.
Take shots of Mountain Dew and hot sauce. Ty, are you okay? Everything okay at home, bro?
I've totally haven't done this before. What? Tyler.
Are you good?
Gross, dude.
Same rule applies, Mike. Beer and hot dog. It has to be 1 per inning is the idea. Gamer fuel? Gallon of Jaeger bombs? No thanks.
My heart would actually explode.
Gallon of Fireball has 941 grams of sugar. Good
Jesus,
thing
dude.
diabetes runs in my family. Just running straight for it.
What are you swinging at, Javi? My goodness.
How big are the beers at the stadium? I mean, you could get just like a 12-ounce can and do it that way.
Yeah.
Like the value
If you're
beers would
doing
be easy.
if you're doing the 999 challenge, you're getting value beers. Because you're not, I mean, if you're doing the 999 challenge and you're getting a regular size beer paying $16 per beer, you're a psychopath. You've met the wizards who make shilling cider. Can you tell them to sponsor us? No more than one per inning. Yeah, it's no more than one per inning. It's tough. It's tough.
Kind of forgot to I muted the stream earlier during ads and I forgot to unmute it.
Way to go, dude.
I don't know if anyone was missing it.
That's how you get $15,201 in credit card debt. How did you remember the number?
Ty's memory recall is just insane.
Hell, Ty?
What team in the ALCS, if we make it, would you guys want to play?
Honestly, I think the Red Sox.
You literally said yesterday on the way home that you're more scared of the Red Sox than the Yankees.
Only because they just have a bunch of guys that are like nobody knows who they are. Like, who the hell's Nate Eaton? Nobody knows.
Sure.
Nobody knows who Nate Eaton is, right?
Yeah.
But they're these guys that come out of nowhere. They have Trevor Story and they have Alex Bregman. They have the veteran guys, but that's it.
Yeah.
Like, and other than Garrett Crochet, who are you afraid of? Garrett Crochet and Aroldis Chapman, who are you afraid of? Nobody.
Yeah. I mean, Whitlock has had a good year.
Yeah.
He's a good 1-2 punch.
I equate him to like Kyle Finnegan in the Tigers bullpen. You know what I mean?
I'd go higher than that, but I see where you're coming from. Story is overrated. Hit a homer yesterday. I don't know.
Yeah, he had all 3 RBI yesterday.
I don't know, Nolan.
Nate Eaton, 9 hot dogs in 9 innings. Hell yeah, Mike.
I think of the teams from the East that you can play, I think I would most want to play the Red Sox, then the Blue Jays, then the Yankees.
Then the Yankees. I would agree.
I think the Yankees would be last just because they've been to the World Series. Like, they've been there. They have Fried, who's really good. The rotation and their, like, the pen can be a strength. It wasn't for a large part of the season. So it's hard to say like what a team will do in a 7-game series. You know, you got to win 4. It's hard to say exactly how each team will look, but on paper, I don't know, like the Blue Jays, who are you scared of on Toronto? It's Vlad, it's George Springer, who had a really great year. Bo Bichette had a good year. Are you scared of Alejandro Kirk? Are you scared of are we scared of Addison Barger, who had a breakout year but like cooled down pretty tremendously? Like, I don't know. I'd rather just not face Aaron Judge.
Exactly. That's basically the biggest thing. Don't like, and we've said before that don't let Aaron Judge beat you, and the Mariners let Aaron Judge beat them plenty of times. So I think more so for me, it is the starting rotation for the Blue Jays. I mean, Kevin Gausman, Shane Bieber, Max Scherzer, Chris Bassett, and Trey Savage. Like, I think they're not like, you know, Crochet. They're not Terry Skubal. But again, they to me are similar to the Guardians. Oh my God. They to me are similar to the Guardians where they have a bunch of good guys. Nobody on the pitching side of things really stands out, but they have a bunch of good guys that had the floor for that rotation is really high.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas when you have Tarek Skubal, the ceiling is really high, but the floor is also lower.
Yeah, there's a wider range of outcomes. Losing to a Canadian team is more embarrassing by default, so they're the scariest matchup. And
good point.
George was saying scared of Blue Jays fans. We've seen teams do region lock on postseason tickets. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a championship series between the Blue Jays and the Mariners that they don't allow, like, they somehow region lock Canada to not buy tickets.
Yeah. And I
and,
hope
and they
the
have
case.
to do it in aftermarket. Because the
Yep.
Dodgers did that, I think, last year against the Padres, right? Or maybe
Did they? I have no idea.
the Padres did it against the Dodgers. I've seen it before. The Red Sox Yankees, like, it was only residents with a billing address in, it was like New York, New Jersey, and like another state. Like Boston, like Massachusetts wasn't in there. So Yankees
Yeah,
did
the
that
fact
this year
that-
against the Red Sox. Yeah.
The fact they're taking out Saucony is crazy. I mean, I get it.
I'm
'Cause
telling
it's do or
is
die.
yeah, this is the chess, not checkers. You're going to Tim Herron right now with Kerry Carpenter up.
Because you need
an
have to get out of
out.
this.
You need an out.
Interesting. The game's getting real, chat. Chestnut checkers, pogs. Pog.
What's wrong?
Chestnut.
Are you good?
Chestnut checkers.
Why'd you say pogs? Any way we
Yes.
can see Scooble pitch today? I think I don't know if it's close in not like it just in regulation time. What is the word for the innings that aren't extra in baseball?
Innings.
Yeah, just like, well, I know, but like, because like, what is the terminology that I'm trying to find? If it's not in extras, I don't think so.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah, Zach
62
Littell was
Zach Littell. Yeah.
certainly a choice. Certainly a choice.
You like that t-shirt we posted on X? Well, you can get yours now with the new Breaking Tea acrostic t-shirt that just was posted by Breaking Tea. It's in the pinned comment. Smile.
Smile, shill.
I'm working on that credit card debt.
If you buy that, we get a percentage of it. Smile.
That's right. Smile. W stream would much rather be here than figure out a way to watch the game. Thanks for the stream. Hell yeah, Kirsten. Got you.
Dubs. Who do we want?
Who we want to win?
Go ahead.
Chat said the Tigers. Chat agreed it was the Tigers. So
Is that a Buckner kind of play? What's going on?
Oh my god. Okay, so chat. Kerry Carpenter came in versus Tim Herron. Tim Herron, lefty, trying to get the lefty and Carpenter out. Carpenter hits a ground ball to first base. I can't tell if it hit the bag or if it hit his glove.
I mean, we're getting a replay right now. Just
It hit out
past
his
his
glove.
Yeah.
And oh no.
I'm
Oh,
just saying
that's
if he's a right-handed first baseman, he makes that play.
Yeah. Easy. Maybe even turns a double play there.
Maybe
Because it's taking him right to the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. The ball was into right field. And Brian Rocchio went to pick it up, and then he dropped the ball. So there's runners on second and third. One run in for the Tigers here off of Tim Herron. Tim Herron did his job, man.
He got a ground ball.
He did his job. He got the ground ball. Wow.
CJ Kafis could not come up with the play. Is
That's
Manzardo
tough.
DHing?
Yeah, he must be.
Yeah. I don't know who's a better defender, but my stream just lagged.
Man. Would you rather have the Tigers win in 9 innings or the Guards win in extras? Probably the Tigers win in 9 innings. At that point. Preferably the Tigers win in extras. But
Wander, don't understand why Cleveland ever traded Naylor. Well, think about why the Mariners trade some of their people. Cleveland just doesn't want to pay. I mean, there's a lot of franchises that just don't want to pay people. Just plain and simple.
that was exactly what it was. Simply because they didn't want to pay Josh Naylor. They knew it was going to cost them to keep him. So Guardians are cheap. Plain and simple, the Guardians are cheap. That's why they were talking about trading Steven Kwan at the deadline. Could you imagine if they had traded Kwan at the deadline?
Do you think they would have
Or
made the
Cade
playoffs?
Smith?
Would they have made the playoffs?
Probably not. Best
Yeah,
hot dog on the strip outside of T-Mobile Park? What?
Is that a question?
What? I don't know. Or a statement? Is that a statement?
There's no punctuation. And I'll tell you this, I often do not buy food outside of the park. Yes.
Yeah, I don't normally buy them outside the park either. So I can't really answer that question, unfortunately.
I got a Seattle cheesesteak from is it Al's Gourmet?
Yeah.
Whatever, the yellow food truck before the meetup in August. And it was kind of mid. So
I always go to the Bavarian Meats truck or stand in inside the stadium if I'm getting a hot dog. Personally.
Can you read Felipe's message, please?
Why not the dogs outside are hella more bussin'?
I just don't got time. Like I'm leaving. I'm going. We're out of there.
Getting in the stadium, you know?
Or if we're leaving, I'm not waiting. I don't want to stand there and be in the way. I'm just leaving. I get the idea. I think in practice it makes a lot of sense to get one before or after, but I don't know. I also don't always get food at the game, so
can't relate. Look at me, you know.
I mean, I'm there too, buddy.
Just got here. Who we rooting for? Go Tigers!
Go one of the teams, but win in extras.
Good pitch.
Heron only allowed one.
Yeah,
is your inning not over?
Allowed that. It is now.
Okay, cool.
He's walking off right now. High five.
I'm in a commercial.
All right. I'll go heck myself, dude. Mm-hmm. Just this game on stream? Yeah, we're only going to do this game. This is the game of the most importance to the Mariners.
Yeah.
And then after this game, we need to record the podcast about who the Mariners are going to be playing. And that'll come out tomorrow, probably. Yeah. And then we'll have a podcast out on Saturday breaking down what we think the playoff roster will be. It should come out before the playoff roster is announced, so we'll see how wrong we are.
Yeah.
But all right, Felipe, have a good day at work.
The Vetter Cup World Series would unironically go really hard.
Yeah, it would.
It's the real Vetter Cup.
You get to hold up both trophies. The 1 p.m. or the 5 p.m. slot on Saturday. I personally don't care.
Yeah.
I
don't think it matters either way.
There's a Sounders game that day, right?
I have no idea. I think I'd probably prefer the 1 o'clock game just because I have work the next day.
Yeah.
But also, it won't matter either way.
I would prefer the 1 o'clock game because the Sounders game's at 7:30.
Oh, yikes.
So, I prefer the 1 o'clock game, which means we need the Yankees to win.
Yeah.
So now I don't know if I prefer that anymore. For the sake of getting to and from the game, I would prefer the 1 o'clock game.
Yeah.
For the sake of
the opponent, you want the 5 o'clock game. Yeah.
Am I going to the Sounders game? No. God, no. I don't care about soccer.
Football. It's 3 a.m. here in Cambodia. Can't miss MLB action. Devin. Hello. All the way across.
Let's go, Devin.
All the way across the planet.
Cambodia.
That's kind of crazy.
That is crazy.
We got 1-0 Tigers. Bottom 3. Flaherty's look good so far. 1 p.m. Saturday start and a Sunday 5 is perfect. I kind of agree.
It's tough to say, Wanderers, because I think that there is something to... I personally think there's something to say about how far a player's team goes in the playoffs. Both teams made the playoffs, but I think there's something to say about how far they go. And if the Mariners can get deeper than the Yankees, and that doesn't hurt Cal's case, in my opinion. But
I am a very firm believer that it is a regular season award. I don't take into account postseason stuff for it, like hardly ever.
And
But,
I mean, Nolan's right. Votes are already in anyway, so it's kind of a moot point.
yeah.
But
Wow.
Judge is hitting 500 so far in the playoffs. Yeah, dude's a singles merchant.
Singles merchant. What's his slugging percentage? Huh? Not good.
Low.
Lower than than his regular season.
Yeah, the votes are always in by the end of the year. Playoff Rokio.
Why
I mean, I would say
Jose Ramirez
hasn't done anything. I mean, he's driven in a couple of runs, but
hasn't
other
won
than
them the
that,
series yet.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good play by Baez.
Are we gonna get playoff Rokio again?
Someone said it was NWG Havoc. Randy leadoff homer off Scooble's gonna hit like crack. Do you think Randy is batting leadoff? Like, do you think they stick with it, even despite his struggles down the stretch?
Yes.
Okay, they're not. They're.
I
not
don't think you mess
it
with it.
Okay.
Don't mess with it. Don't get cute.
All right,
Joe.
I
because you know what?
I'm not suggesting it. It's just a question.
In his last few games, he got hot again.
Okay.
Don't get cute. I think that the lineup is the normal lineup. I think you're going Randy, Cal, Julio, probably. Well, they might put
if it's Scooble, which
maybe
someone has
Gino
said it's not Scooble to pitch game 1 on short rest, so it'd be a righty. Unless they do a big bullpen game where it's like Holton starting or like Hannafy. Is Hannafy even on the team?
I have no idea. I forgot about that guy.
Roster resource.
Cora got cute and lost the game last night. Exactly. Don't get cute. Now look, Crush. Oh, I thought that ball was getting out. I really did.
Yeah, Herder, Holton. I guess those are Montero could start the game. Just thinking about guys that could go length.
He was
for the
looking
Tigers.
cute though, Devin. Yeah. Yeah, Keeter Montero could make some sense. I mean, it won't be Flaherty.
What?
Won't be Mize.
It's not going to be Jack Flaherty who's pitching right now.
And it probably won't be Scooble. Holton Swanson. Man. That's me.
That's you right there.
Play like you're playing against the Savannah Bananas. Yeah. Do a flip. You think Gilbert or Kirby for game 1? I think Logan. I think it'll be Logan game 1. And if I think George game 2. But at the same time, I wouldn't be mad if they went George game 3 in either Cleveland or Detroit and then had Luis get a home game in there. Why does it feel like these games take way longer than regular season games? Because it's chestnut checkers. So, guys are a lot more pitching changes, a lot more, thinking everything through. Like, I wouldn't have Castillo pitch in game 2 or game 3. I would have him pitch in game 2. Yeah. Hancock game 1. Let's go. Who is going to be the Mariners' unsung hero, Joe?
That's what I leaned back to think about. Man. I imagine Yeti's asking me because he's already asked you this.
Probably.
In stream sometime.
Yeah.
I think It's hard because like I want to go a reliever. Like I want to say Edward Bizardo.
Yeah,
Like
that's a fair shout.
he has been the regular season unsung hero for me in terms of where my expectations were. It's him or Polo, but I think Polo's had both guys. I think have had plenty of praise throughout the season. This commercial's annoying me. But in the postseason, I don't know. Dom, I think, is a very good answer.
I agree with Dom.
Dom, yeah, Dom is like a guy that could just take over a game.
Anthony Mashevitz for sure.
Polo or Garver? Garver, oh God. If Garver pops off this postseason, do you think the Mariners pick up the option?
No.
You don't think so?
No, but if he finally proves himself useful, I will say that he was worth the $24 million that the Mariners gave to him.
Okay. Wu pitching game 1, very unlikely, no. Brian. He, if anything, will pitch games 3 or 4, but that's still up in the air because of his pectoral health. 12 mil.
Death threats to World Series hero. Hell yeah, Pokelo. That'd be sick.
Pokelo.
Right, Pokelo. Right. Sorry, there's not an accent over the E.
There's not a little
accent over the E.
Over the E.
Yeah. Put an accent over it. Pokelo.
Don't be mean. Don't be mean.
I'm sorry, Pokelo.
You're just doing it on purpose now.
We should give Garver's money to Naylor next year. It wouldn't let you. Tough. Yeah, see? I mean, I would assume that the money from Garver and the money that would be coming off of Mitch Haniger's contract, both of those, like all that money probably goes to Josh Naylor, in my opinion. And if the Mariners are willing to raise payroll, especially if they win the World Series, because even going to the playoffs, the Mariners make a ton of money from going to the playoffs, and they make more money for each round they make it to. I don't know what the exact cut is, but they make a decent chunk of change. You make it all the way to the World Series. What was it that we heard? Like $47 million is like the amount of money total that you get if you make it to the World Series. You spend that money on either you spend that money on either Josh Naylor or the extension of Logan Gilbert or Brian Wu.
Mm-hmm.
So
$2 million per game profit. Interesting.
Yeah.
Think Rayleigh's an under the radar candidate. I don't hate that. I think his playing time is going to be limited. Like he's going to see less at bats than Dom, I think. So I think that could run you into some problems with picking him as far as a unsung hero, but also all it takes is one swing. All it takes is one at bat. And then you can write a story with one at bat in the postseason.
Yeah, it's true. $12 million for Garver in 24 was wasted money. I wouldn't say it was wasted money. For a backup catcher, it is too much money. You give me Garver at half that cost, it's great. That's great. Yeah, I mean, Dorian's right. $12 million being your worst contract is a pretty good situation, but he's still incredibly overpaid for what he's done.
What he's
now $12 million in 2023. I'm sorry, 24 for Garver. Wasted money. He was god awful. He had no place on this roster. And he has, in my opinion, no place on this roster next year. Harry Ford should be the backup catcher, full stop.
I mean, I'm all in.
I don't know, Dorian. I'm starting to think you don't know ball, bro. Who wins the ALDS MVP?
I don't know if they have that award.
I don't think they do. But
who wins the Smooches Bro Division Series MVP?
Wait, we never made Smooches Bro for the game yesterday.
Oh, damn it. We forgot. We forgot. That's okay.
Yeah, Ford, as long as he's not traded, should be on the opening day roster.
Yeah,
AI says Gino.
If he's traded, if they trade Ford in the offseason, I mean, they just have to sign a catcher at that point.
Mm-hmm. At which case, then it makes sense for for Garver to maybe come back on a very much shortened deal in terms of years and money, then maybe it makes some sense. But
I mean, he'd sign a 1-year, like $7 million deal.
yeah, if you can get him on a 1-year $7 million deal.
Why are you doing the thing?
Then because I already said 6 and then you went 7. I already said 6.
But I said 7.
Exactly. 6, 7.
All right, stop it. You stop it right now.
So yeah, I just then sure, I'll take Garver back. But he's not worth anything more than $6 to $7 million a year. Could Colt Emerson play third next year? I mean, it's possible. I don't think he's going to be the first choice. I don't think that he's like the guy whose opening day is going to be your third baseman. It could happen, but I think that Ben Williamson, as of right now, is your guy, unless you go out there and re-sign Gino, which I honestly don't see
think
happening.
They do.
Yeah. Which sucks because I love Gino. And again, unless he's willing to take like a 1-year, like $10 million contract, then sure, then re-sign Gino. But with the year that he had, even though he struggled with Seattle, he still had a good year. Fantastic year. Mm-hmm. There were talks about him being the National League MVP there for a little while. Obviously, that is going to go to Shohei Ohtani, but like he would have been like the third candidate between Ohtani and Schwarber, and then Gino. Like he's probably going to get a 3 to 4 year deal, and money wise, he's probably worth $20 million a year.
To a team that needs big help at third, yeah.
Right. And needs that bat in the middle of their lineup. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think now I would prefer to sign Gino to like a, $16 to like $18 million deal if I was one of those teams, but I could see him getting over 20 if teams have to outbid other teams. But if he's willing to take a deal where he takes a hometown discount, then I'm all in.
Yeah. I'd be curious to see if the Mariners try and re-sign him for DH instead of like Polo. I'll be curious what the Mariners try and do this offseason. Because I think priority number 1 should be Naylor, and I would be okay with it being just Naylor of the exiting free agents on this roster that stay for the following season. But whoa, had a burp and it really just affected my voice. That was crazy. For the next season. But if they bring back Polo as well, or they bring back Gino as well, I won't be upset by any means. Yeah. Of course, the money will be an influence there, but ultimately I think it'd be fine.
Yeah, I mean, I think they should at least have conversations with all 3 of them. And if they were to bring back 2 of the 3, as long as Naylor is one of those 2, I don't necessarily care who the other one is. Obviously, Polo is more valuable, in my opinion, because, you can put him over there at second base. He's a switch hitter. Like, I think that Polo's the more valuable guy, but I think that Gino has a spot on this roster as well. It's just a matter of, do the Mariners have the funds? And I know people, there's Cole Young, there's Ben Williams, there's guys knocking on the doors. It's just when you're in a situation like the Mariners are, it's difficult to say, okay, we're just giving the reins to Cole Young every day at second base. Like, sure, he's probably earned it. Like, I mean, he played pretty poorly in the, second half of his year, but still, I think that if you were to turn the keys over to Cole Young, I think it's fine. Yeah. I just don't know if that's necessarily the right answer for a team that's trying to be in the middle of a dynasty.
Mm-hmm. I think having like a fail-safe for second is good, but also if they roll into next year and they just want to try and have Young be the driver's seat and it doesn't work out halfway through, I mean, you can make a trade at the deadline. Like, I think that's not I don't think that would be an unsuccessful avenue for them to go if they don't find something in the offseason that they like at second base for the money that they're willing to pay. Like, Polo would be nice to bring back, but I just don't know if he's going to take less money to be here again, because he could probably make more money elsewhere. But I think Young will be fine. I just think that could be a position next season at the trade deadline that I would not be surprised they make an upgrade at if he is still growing into himself as a player, right?
On the control of the zone. Yeah.
Hop on the CTZ.
What's the ceiling and the floor of the 2026 team? I mean, the ceiling's the World Series. The floor, I
think above 500, like 500.
I think it's higher than that.
You think the floor?
The floor, in my opinion, is in the wild card hunt until the very end. Like 80. I think the floor in terms of wins is 85 wins next year.
I think like if we're talking about it in terms of assuming health is good, then sure. I don't know if you can always guarantee that. And that wasn't a guarantee at all in 2025. Like there was health concerns and injury riddled throughout this entire season. And they still managed to win 90 games, of course, with a very good trade deadline, you know, adding 2 premium bats. One underperformed maybe to your expectations, one maybe overperformed slightly to what you expected out of him, but yeah, I don't know. I think the floor sitting at, when I say like 500, I mean that's what, 4 games out of the wild card?
Yeah, this year, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's where it gets a little funky with, I think your talk of they're in the wild card hunt until the last couple of days, they make it or they don't. I think that's the same conversation. That's the same thing that I said. It's just different metrics of like where the like win-loss total would be at. So
Mike says, Invalid Opinion says, technically the floor for Seattle is about 148 feet above sea level, and the ceiling would be around 520 feet above sea level. Pretty damning for the Mariners. It's true. It's true.
He's got nothing better to do right now,
huh? We really got bro looking up the sea level of Seattle, huh? Hell yeah, Mike. Really depends on who they re-sign. Yeah, I agree with that. I think that it really depends. Like, I am basing what I'm saying off of assuming they re-sign Naylor. And, you know, maybe that's not fair. Yeah, don't listen to Joe, Mike, all right? He's being rude to you. I'm sorry.
Do I want your viewership or not? How do you... Never mind.
Don't listen to him, Mike. Just know that you're going to beat his ass in beer pong in a month. So, thoughts?
Sorry, I'm watching the baseball game.
Wow. They finally hit the ball.
They hit the ball. They can do that.
We're 100% signing Naylor. You brought her.
You nail her. Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, I get it. There you go.
Does winning 54% of the games in the postseason win Seattle the World Series? Potentially, depending on when those games are won. I guess.
Yeah, it depends on when you get those games.
Like, are the losses kind of like you're up 3-0 in the series? And
well, so max amount of games the Mariners will play this postseason is 19. They need 11. 7. So 11 of 19 is 58%. 10 of 19 is 53%. So
we're calling it 54.
Right? Somewhere in the middle.
Did you see the new sign outside of T-Mobile Park?
Seize the moment?
Seize the moment. Underneath it, it has 11, 10, like how many games until the World Series trophy.
Oh.
How many wins?
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I saw them I just looked at the big sign. I didn't see the thing below it.
Yeah. Yep. Woo. We might be cooked, chat. It's true. Peroni is the best beer at T-Mobile Park. Changed my mind. Never had it, so can't change your mind. Isn't that a disease?
I thought a pierogi was like some sort of sandwich or something. Like a Polish.
That's almost what he said.
A Polish thing.
Around 53% because 54%. The Astros only won 53%. Owned. Astros suck. Heck the Astros.
Desert Stro was in here earlier.
How do we feel about the whole city of Houston? Invalid opinion. How do we feel about the whole city of Houston? Nobody as cooked as me. Ah, tie game, huh?
Yep. I know you said Peroni. I was joking. Astros.
See, there's Jose Ramirez doing a job. Good for him. Houston, who?
Do it for the land. Cleveland.
They people nasty, they airport trash, they air polluted. Wait, is that the airport that you got stuck in, Mike, for like 12 hours or something when you were...
I have to imagine that's why he said the airport's trash.
Or was that Ben? I don't know.
Detroit Dojo getting stuck in an air.
Yes, that's why I hate Houston. Hell yeah. I know, not Detroit Dojo. Where is Detroit Dojo? What time is it there? Like 3 a.m. or something?
Yeah.
Houston sucks. It's true. It's why they didn't make the playoffs. Omega smile. Man, Jose Ramirez got caught stealing, huh? Hasn't happened on my video yet.
It just happened on mine.
And it just happened on mine.
Why are you looking at game day?
Even when I showed them my Visa, because the POS behind the counter was having a power trip. Tough. I mean, hey man, how far away is Houston from where we're gonna be actually? Let's find out.
An amount of time and or distance.
Okay.
Jose trying to make something happen, huh? Did not pan out for him. That's a ball.
We're going to be 4 hours and 37 minutes away from Houston. Let's go pee on Dakin Park.
Go trash it. Should we go TP Dakin Park?
Yeah. Hang up a Spirit Halloween sign outside of it. Let Texas leave the union, bro. And that's coming from a guy who lives across the pond.
Yeah, I was going to say earlier when George said, now I want to get drunk. Just like reminding people that, hey, it's 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock where George is. So it's not like it's Thursday at noon kind of a situation. But, either way.
I've told this to Joe, but when I was in Chelan, there was a hat that said support day drinking, and I wanted to buy it.
But remember, Colton, there could be Lucario was here earlier. We shouldn't talk about doing something that's legal for us to do because he is here. He literally said
DVR with the $4.99. The Mariners should sign Pete Alonso because he is better than Josh.
I'm actually going to unheart that comment.
Yeah, I disagree with that. I disagree. I don't think that Pete Alonso. I mean, sure, if they miss on Naylor, could you try to sign Pete Alonso? I guess. But I don't think that Naylor is a guy that makes a ton of sense. I'm sorry, not Naylor. Alonso makes a ton of sense because he's going to cost you, what, $25 million a year? Like, at least.
His Spotrac value was like almost 30, I think.
Really?
Yeah. Let's see.
So, I don't know. I think Naylor's better in my opinion. I mean, you might be able to say that Alonso had a better year overall, but I think Naylor's the better player in my opinion.
Alonso had 3.4 WAR on the season. Naylor had 3.1. Naylor's younger.
True.
That was also reference WAR, not Fangraph. So let's go take a look.
What the hell is the comparison tool?
I think I'd just rather have Naylor personally.
Same. But again, if you miss on Josh Naylor and you decide to go get Pete Alonso,
it's a good move.
That is the best fallback plan. But again, Alonso's he's gonna cost you a lot.
Alonso had a better season, like a little bit, but I think as far as vibes are concerned, I'd rather have Naylor than Alonso. But to each their own, whatever.
Alonso's just funny looking.
Naylor fits the park and team better. I agree. And also, I mean, if you look at just Naylor with Seattle, a 2.2 WAR in like the third of a season that he played, basically. I mean, a full 162. You're looking at the best first base season in Mariners history.
It's true. True. I mean, I'm just saying Josh Naylor stole 30 bags. Pete Alonso stole 1.
Slow.
So,
Alonso.
Slow.
He's literally running. Slow. He's running in mud.
Where do you think Alonso ends up? I think he goes back to I think he goes back to New York.
But he's going to be wearing pinstripes.
Whoa. That'd be crazy talk. Duran's Judge World Series play? No. We were driving back from the Mariners scrimmage.
I heard that it should be an error, though.
I can see Alonso going to Detroit. Interesting. I don't know. Torque had a good year.
Yeah. I mean, he had a good offensive year. I don't know. Or I guess home run year. I don't know as far as value is concerned.
If I had to pick one guy that I could see going to Detroit, it's probably Gino.
Back where it all started. Whoa.
Like they're gonna
need
a third baseman. Like I think it makes sense for Gino to be the guy to go back to, and they could use it. They need a third baseman. So
Torkelson 2.5 WAR, so not bad. Wasn't quite egregious as Judges, but yikes. Julio had a Judge-esque play yesterday in the outfield.
In the scrimmage. Yeah, he did. It was pretty bad. Any update on the Detroit Dojo jersey situation? I'll have to ask him today. I'm not sure. Haven't heard. But I think he's going to go with either Brian Wu or Cal Raleigh, which is what we told him to go with. So. What?
Nothing. Just laughing at Ben's misfortune.
Oh, that we came back and
yeah.
Dude, when I made that deal with our dear friend Detroit Dojo, the Mariners were like 8 games back of them. And for the Mariners to catch up and make it so I win that bet, just historical nonsense in my opinion.
Yeah. Did Ichiro bat? No. He was only playing right field. I wanted him to take an at-bat, but the home team, it was just Polo, Naylor, Cal, Julio that really took ABs. I think Rivas took an AB. Yeah, it wasn't a lot of the... It was mainly just like the A team kind of guys that were getting at-bats.
Dom Canzone got drilled in the back by Troy Taylor.
Was it his back, or I thought I saw Divish say it was like his tricep? That's his back,
somewhere up
it?
in there. No, no, not necessarily. Yeah,
like up here, like on your shoulder. Listen,
I'm the stream 10 seconds to load, and then I'll know it.
I'm the last guy that would know where a tricep is. I feel like the tricep's up here. No, that's the biceps. Bro, I don't care anymore. Forearm, bicep, tricep, yeah.
Tricep, bicep. You wouldn't talk smack to Detroit Dojo.
Oh, God, that's hilarious. Dom is okay. Yes, I think he is fine.
Any home runs yesterday? Yeah, Gino hit a 3-run homer, and Cal hit a home run.
Hit a
and then Jorge Polanco hit like 20 foul.
Mm-hmm.
Triceps is one of them dinosaurs, isn't it? Oh, God.
One of them dinosaurs.
Isn't it? It's Tuesday, George. It's Tuesday.
It's literally Thursday. Need classes on anatomy? I got an A in anatomy in high school.
I don't know how.
Because I paid attention. That was junior year. That's over a decade ago now. That's 12 years ago at this point. I didn't retain anything. Bottle water.
Oh, is that what that is? Is that
Yeah,
what that
bottle
says?
water.
Yeah, I never took anatomy in high school.
You just WebMD'd every single problem on the face of the planet.
Since 2021, yeah. Or 2020, yeah. Before that, I was aight, but
I said int it. I'm not Southern. Are you a Northerner? Are you a Northerner, George? Are you
is
like,
that a
yeah?
Nick Swisher jersey?
Is it like you got like a Birmingham accent? Birmingham? Is that North or is that South? I actually don't know.
I don't know. You know geography better than I do. Um,
Maybe remove that one, or should I remove that one?
I got it.
I got it right here. You got it?
Yeah,
I'm just gonna.
We're just gonna. Yeah.
Maybe not, Cuddy.
Maybe don't.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, but maybe not.
Ooh, nice play. Oh my goodness.
Birmingham is in the West Midlands. I'm from the East Midlands.
Of course.
Naturally.
Of course.
Is that
That's a
playoff
nice
Rokio?
play. Look at that. Boom. Right to second base. Look at that. That's a nice play.
Mike, stop. Don't encourage him.
Damn it, Mike. All right, Joe, entertain the chat. I gotta pee.
Dude,
Pokelo, I think the Trident. I think the Trident. If I was to get a tattoo of this year, I'd probably do the Trident with an Etsy witch hat.
You'd get a witch hat on it?
Doing tricks on it. BRB?
Why not do a trident with a mustache? I think trident as well. I think trident as well. The compass is cool, don't get me wrong. Compass is like iconic. Super just relevant iconography there, but the trident is literally the kind of like symbol now, seize the moment and everything, but Court, you're a Mariners fan too? W. Agrees on the trident? W. I might just call you Kelly just in case, because I don't want to mispronounce your first name a ton in the event that happens. I'm not going to lie, the compass lends itself better to a tattoo. That's fair, Mike. That's a good point. But maybe it's just because it's so like it's what we're used to, you know? We have to start the process of getting used to the trident at some point, you know what I mean? Trident with a dumpy? Hell yeah. Just introduced my two boys to the Mariners this year. They are super big fans now. Feel I set them up for failure. It's okay. It's okay, Antius. It's one of those situations where you picked a great year to get in, buy stock now. If it takes a dip over the next couple of years, just as Mariners fans maybe expect, they'll be back on a high at some point. Now you're setting them up to be loyal individuals, though. Setting up kids to be Mariners fans, you're setting them up for a lifetime of devotion. So
that's child abuse. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
Opinion. Can we dub the home run trident Cal? What? We're naming the trident Cal? Did I miss something?
No. Hey man, you got to keep the stream entertained because I have to go to the bathroom. That's
all
what
right,
I was going to say to you earlier. No, do not tell knock jokes. Or dad jokes. DVR with the 199, by the way. Who is pitching ALDS game 1? I'd say Logan Gilbert.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Logan. But I think that it makes sense if you did want to go either Luis or George Kirby. I think that Logan does make the most sense in that situation. And as for the team you're facing, it really depends on who you're playing. I don't know if it would be Gavin Williams. So anyway, chat, now that Joe's gone, what happened when 2 slices of bread went on a date? Anyone? Does anybody know? It was loaf at first sight. How about that one, chat? How about that? Why do crabs never volunteer? because they're shellfish. Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Wow. What's a shark's favorite saying? Man overboard. Kidding, because they're eating the person that fell overboard, chat. Let's see. How did my girlfriend think that I was invading her privacy? Or why did my girlfriend think I was invading her privacy? Because I read it in her diary. Oh, goodness. Why did the electric car feel discriminated against, chat? Because the rules weren't current. Oh. Oh. Whew. Why do melons have weddings? Because they can't elope. Oh, good gravy. That one was awful. Watch what you say around egg whites. They can't take a yolk. Oh my goodness, chat. Wow. Is it still 1-1? Yeah, bottom of the fifth. Yeah, it is. W. Where do pumpkins have their meeting? In the gourd room. You're truly God's strongest soldiers. I went to an aquarium this weekend, but I didn't stay long. There was just something fishy about that place. Oh, wow, chat. Laughable stuff going on right now, huh? Anyway, chat, the game, it's still tied 1-1. CJ Kafis is up, and Jack Flaherty just walked him. So baseball is happening. It's already the bottom of the fifth, and it's only been an hour and 20 minutes. So looks like they're going to the pen. They are pulling Jack Flaherty out of this game. Who's coming up? Who are they bringing in? Who is that? They're pulling Jack Flaherty.
I see that. Why did they miss me so much? Or is it just Lucario?
Just Lucario being Lucario. Colton Swanson, everyone. Don't forget he'll be at the Holiday Inn all weekend. Yeah, true. It was just a confession. Bold of you to... actually, honestly, thank you, Ian, to assume I have a girlfriend. I appreciate that.
You were lying on stream?
Never. I would never do that. I told some good jokes, man.
I believe you.
He just said 6-7 over and over again.
All right, Tokyo, we got you.
Got you, homie. There's currently a Carfax commercial. Now it's Geico.
I was saying, I've got a Geico commercial. That was weird.
Oh, a spot of tea would be lovely.
Was that George?
Yeah. Yeah, it's George / the Geico Gecko.
Mm.
Brian Rocchio coming in. They're bringing in Kyle Finnegan. 2 outs. Runner on first. We're rooting for Detroit in this one. Is kind of what we're hoping for. However, we hope it goes about 50 innings. So give or take.
Daniel Kramer tweeted 6 minutes ago. Brian Wu is in full uniform and warming up in the outfield grass here at T-Mobile Park for his scheduled bullpen session.
Interesting.
So, truth be told, Makito, I think if I'm rooting for like whatever I'm rooting for here, I think I'd rather like 55% of me would want to face the Tigers, 45%'s the Guardians. Like it's honestly pretty close. I don't really have that big of a discrepancy. I think the Mariners would just have a better chance of getting to one individual, one big swing compared to a more polished overall team. But, you pick your poison. You pick your poison.
Yeah, I mean, I think that with the only reason I wouldn't want Detroit to move on is because I don't want to deal with Ben if Detroit beats the Mariners.
Yeah.
That would suck.
Yeah. So maybe that's just like why we're rooting for Cleveland. As part, a big part of that is we don't want to have Ben even get the chance to have ammo.
Yeah.
So
that's a good point. Oh my God, Colton muted Lucario and donating money. $1.99 from Lucario says Colton was telling all the jokes again. You don't have proof.
Listens up, scariest stories times. Joe left the Mariner Mojo live stream when all of the suddens Colton's was telling all of his jokes again. But then I realized it wasn't Colton. It was Larry.
Wonder how many people understood that.
Not many.
Our dear friend, Invalid Opinion. Do you guys actually have T-Mobile as your carrier? Did the indoctrination of seeing the name every day of your life work? No, we have Verizon.
Lucario, what if I told you it wasn't Colton that timed you out?
It was Dumbledore.
It was evil Larry.
Why didn't the lifeguard save the drowning hippies? Because they were too far out, man.
You're too far out, man.
That was good. That was
evil good. Colton.
Evil Colton. You work at T-Mobile? Hey, can you give me a free phone plan? Thank you so much. Playoff Rokio. Game on the line. Fouls it off.
Not Colton leaving free agency. Not Colton made an appearance this season. It was for a short stint. Just a little segment at the end. Yeah.
Oh, right. It was when I had to work the next day, so you covered like a game in one of our previews or something like that, right?
Yeah.
That's right. Another foul ball, huh? From playoff Rokio. And the runner was off on the pitch. Where art thou, Rokio? I have T-Mobile Mariners for the win. I can give you 20% off for life. 100% off or I walk. Playoff Rokio grounds out to first base, and we are moving to the top of the 8th. Who'll be the next Mariner inducted to the Mariners Hall of Fame? Kyle Seager. It could be Nelson Cruz.
I would be, yeah. Do players have to accept?
Probably.
So I feel like,
Kyle Seager might not accept that.
Kyle Seager might not accept, just given my understanding of his relationship with the
current Mariners front office anyway. So it might be a while.
Mm-hmm.
My brother worked at Sprint back when it was a thing. I forgot Sprint existed. So he technically worked at T-Mobile. Epic merger. There you go. Can you ask your brother to give us a free phone plan for life? Thank you. Will Gregory Santos be on the playoff roster? That's an interesting question. Actually, we're going to make a...
I don't think
so. We're going to record a podcast after this talking about like who won and whatnot. But we're going to talk about the playoff roster on the podcast coming out Saturday morning. So we'll probably try to break it down then. So
Jake M., I saw your message. You can't run from me. Calling Kyle Seager mid. You cannot run. No, Jake. That was not the full message. You called him mid. How dare you? How dare you? That's the Mariners' leader at third base in career WAR. By the way, the best third baseman in Mariners history.
True. It's true. Zero doubt about it. You think we'll keep Ryan Bliss? Yeah, I think we'll keep Ryan Bliss. I mean, I don't know if he'll be on the playoff. He won't be on the playoff roster, but I think that he'll be there next year.
Yeah.
Sure.
Doesn't make sense to move off of him. Like you said, like, will Luke Raley be in a Mariners uniform next year? And that's a more interesting one of like, what do you trade him for? You probably trade him for a reliever that has maybe 1 year of control.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what, unless you take a real big lottery ticket chance on a reliever, like if you want a more dependable situation, you get a guy for that has a year or two left. But if you just take like a lottery ticket chance, you can trade Rayleigh somewhere for a guy that's maybe going to make an impact. But I saw, dude, Tyler Cleveland is Rule 5 eligible.
Oh, they better add him.
I'm going to cry if they don't add him. He could be, I don't care if he's terrible. I just want to know if he's going to be good or not. You know what I mean? In a Mariners uniform.
We have to know. Does Luke Raley have options?
I don't know if he has options, but he's under control until like what, 2029?
Yeah, through the 28 season.
Yeah. Pretty
he
high
has no
bar
remaining
there.
minor league options.
See, there's another Kyle Seager slander comment. Pretty high bar there at third base. 37 career WAR at third. Pretty good to me, all right?
That's right. Bad takes exposed.
I totally don't have internal bias because like he was the third baseman for the team the entirety of like my adolescence, but or you know adolescence is the right term, I guess.
Banana, we're hoping. I mean, I think they should retain 2 of the 3 of Naylor, Suarez, and Polo. Obviously, hoping one of those really needs to be Josh Naylor. Oh my God!
Could you imagine if they collided?
That's an inside the park homer right there.
Maybe. That's super, Mike.
That's super, Mike. He was able to do that with Bone Spurs.
I think Paul Sewald will be there one day. I don't think so. I don't
no,
think
he didn't.
He doesn't have the service time. Yeah,
you got to play for 4 years for the team. That's why they re-signed Nelson Cruz to a 1-day contract.
I'm sorry, Reese. Those are your third baseman rankings. Ben Williamson 1. I mean, he has a chance to be 1 at some point.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah. Hey, man, how you doing over there?
Good. How are you?
I'm great.
Oh, I see.
We got a dingler.
A dingler.
Home run to the Tigers. Dylan Dingler, solo home run.
Dingler. I think it was crushed.
Mm-hmm. Pretty hot. Ooh,
Joey Cantillo. Get dingled? Y'all been dingled.
Dingleberg.
I know it's Dingleberg.
I know, yeah. Slightly changed the pronunciation for my bit. Not Josh Rojas. It's just April 2024. Josh Rojas. I agree. That was my goat.
I did not know that, Mike. That's wonderful information. Dylan Dingler is the best name in the playoffs. Thoughts? How can you say that when Big Dumper is in the playoffs? That is his government name now.
Oh, he legally changed it? He
did, yeah. That's his government name. Hoping the guards can tie it for extras. Yeah, I mean,
agreed.
Yeah. If you're able to wear them down, the only thing that I would worry about is the Tigers' offense has been really bad so far this entire wildcard series. What if they figure something out after playing a little bit more? You know what I mean? Like, you think that could happen?
You think they're gonna figure it out?
Figure it out.
Figure it out.
I mean, what did they score yesterday? 1?
They've gone 2-1-2 so far.
So they have scored 5 total runs.
Yep.
The Guardians scored 6 in yesterday's game total.
Correct.
So, yeah. I think you want to face the Tigers. Goes 18 innings and Scooble has to pitch again. Who says no? That'd be wild if they decided off on 1 day rest. So like, yeah, sorry, Tarek, we need you. Get in there. Freed Rice with the Yankees.
That is a pretty elite, like, battery name. Fried rice. Yeah, that's pretty elite.
Pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. Does everyone agree that Cal's real name should be Calvin, not Caleb? Pretty sure it should be Calvin.
Why?
Because Caleb and Cal, it should be Calvin.
Okay.
Like your name, Joseph.
Yeah, but it's not spelled that way.
Right, but it still sounds. Kale. He should be Kale. That should be his name is Kale.
I agree with George. Callum. That's such a British name. Is crazy.
That was the most British thing I've ever heard. Cal's real name should be Hercules. Hercules. True. This is America. He can do what he wants. Fair. Good point. CJ Raleigh. The dumpening. Hey, look, it's Sabrowski. You don't get a big dumper without eating kale. Yeah. That's true. What are you clicking around over there for? What are you doing?
Just looking, see if there's like a reason why he goes by Cal instead of Caleb.
Yeah, Caleb Raleigh would just sound weird at this point.
I'm on his Wikipedia.
Love X? What?
No idea. Reese and Callum. Yeah, that's true.
Chipotle? Yo.
We had some Chipotle yesterday.
Last night. Yeah, on the way home from the stadium. It was delicious. Except I almost choked on a piece of steak and died, but
while I was in the bathroom.
Yeah. I literally I started chewing the steak and then it was kind of chewy and I tried to swallow it and it was like half in my throat, half not. And I'm like, I'm dead.
Never mind.
I'm dead. Do you think Cal regresses back to 30-ish home runs next year? Or do you think he stays better than that with 4? I think he's a 30 to 40 home run guy every year. But I don't think he'll ever hit 60 again. But I think that we could see him hit 50 again.
Yeah.
Definitely could happen. 60 is such a historic number that I don't really see him doing it again.
Mm-hmm. 50's, I think, not completely unrealistic. I wonder if he gets pitched to differently next year. How drastically different he'll get pitched to.
Yeah.
He's hitting 74 next year.
Barry Bonds' number is fake anyway, so.
He still had to hit the ball. It's not like
it's
not like the steroids made his hand-eye coordination any better.
No, he could already do that real well.
Yeah, then
those balls weren't leaving the yard, not all of them.
Sure, man.
It's a fake number.
Just deny the GOAT of his title, home run champ.
He did it to himself. There's a reason why he's not in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Just say you hate fun.
I don't hate fun. I hate cheating.
But the
Astros and heck Barry Bonds.
But the steroid era was so fun because everyone was just hitting homers.
Yeah, and now it's marred in just asterisks everywhere.
Well, it's your opinion, so careful with opinions.
Barry Bonds should be in the Hall of Fame.
I
Probably.
agree.
He probably should be, but there needs to be an asterisk. Whenever he gets put into the Hall of Fame, make it its own section, the steroid era section,
Sure. That'd be
and put him in
so
there.
sick.
And then it's him, it's Clemens, Sammy Sosa, like
let him in.
You know,
does David Ortiz get moved over there too, or what?
He might. He might. It's a good shout. Obviously, A-Rod would then be in there.
Yeah.
I mean, A-Rod was the one that got caught more than anybody, right? He got caught like 4 times.
Yeah. I don't know about 4, but he's definitely like the kind of like face. Okay. All right.
Okay, Mike.
All right.
Rich, what's up, dude?
We're just going to get rid of that one, Mike. Oh, yeah. Nelson Cruz got popped.
He did. He did get popped. What about Josh Hamilton? Never took steroids.
Just other things that he shouldn't have been taking.
Other substances were his kryptonite. So
you would not have to move Griffey to the steroid era section. He never took steroids.
Yeah, he was just never caught.
Just because he played in that era doesn't mean he gets moved there. It's the players that took it that would get put there.
Yeah, that were 100% proven to have taken it would get put there.
If Griffey was on steroids, he never would have been injured as often as he was.
I actually disagree with that. I think people that take steroids get injured more.
But they use the steroids to heal faster.
Right, they'll heal faster.
So he wouldn't have been hurt as long.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really heal a broken wrist faster.
Well, I'm talking about after he left Seattle.
Put Brett Boone in there, yeah. Does Ohtani get moved over? No. I don't know how else to explain this, guys. It's the people that have been popped for steroids that have been suspended.
Fernando Tatis Jr. gone.
Yes. Bum, bum, bum. He wouldn't have hit more than 56. True and real and true.
We opened up a bag of worms with this topic, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Me and Ohtani would be clean. You got it, Jaden. You and Ohtani going into the hall.
Also, I was enjoying a lovely podcast of Mariner Mojo with Colty and Joe hosting when I was brutally censored for something completely within my rights to say. I will not be tuning in for the foreseeable future.
Did Mike say that in Discord?
Yes. Brutally censored.
Just hilarious. Cano,
Robinson
true.
Cano, yeah, true.
True and real.
No, I don't know about that one, Little Dumper.
I disagree, but that's okay.
I disagree.
And we don't need to talk about that one.
Yeah.
We can move past that one. Anyways, this Guardians Tigers game, huh, guys?
It goes further than betting on sports, is all I'm gonna say. So yeah, Guardians Tigers. Go
2-1
Kyle
Tigers.
Finnegan still in there. 18 pitches.
Wow. Anyways, guys.
George Valera up to bat.
A foul ball.
1-2 count.
How about Marcus Stroman? Marcus Stroman's not even sniffing the hall in general.
Yeah.
He might not even get
in the hall pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the Guardians Tigers game has been pretty boring. You're not wrong, Odd. You're not wrong.
It'll start getting interesting though as we get into the latter half of this game.
And we see more commercial breaks. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. And we got it's gonna be a 1-run game. You get somebody on. Guardians get somebody on in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Things are gonna get tense.
That's right. Put him in the hall of PEDs and cheaters. PEDs. Anyway, Jose Ramirez is up to bat here. And he's taking a ball outside at 87 miles an hour. Apparently, he also takes a splitter down low at 87 miles an hour. So,
why are you looking at game day, bro?
Anyway,
who closes the game for the Tigers if needed? Tarek Skubal. Oh,
it's the 18-inning one-run game a few years back. That's for sure, dude. That game, I never stood up and sat back down so many times. If the Mariners could have walked that one off, man, I would have been jazzing. Anyone tell y'all about Woo that he was in full uniform warming up, getting ready for his bullpen? Is that what we're talking about? I'm assuming that's what we're talking about.
I'll go refresh Twitter again just to see if there's any updates.
Guardians pitching rotation would be pretty weak after this series.
And apparently that was a warm-up and not a bullpen. Woo is going to throw to hitters.
Oh, so he is pitching in the scrimmage, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. 25 pitches looked good. W.
Do you see?
No, maybe he's not pitching in the scrimmage because the scrimmage isn't for another 3 hours. So
yeah, we'll see. But he's throwing to hitters. So you see, Lyle tweeted 5 minutes ago a picture of Skubal. It's all hands on deck today for my Detroit Tigers with their season on the line, and all I've ever wanted is to see them win. And for that reason, I absolutely demand that AJ Hinch gets Tarek Skubal into the game out of the pen for 3 innings if he doesn't malpractice. If Skubal gets into this game, he's fired up.
He's fired up.
He's fired up.
Let's go. Just boom, boom, boom,
boom. Lyle's he's such a character.
Skubal got rocked last time, I guess. I mean, he didn't get rocked, but
that
wasn't the new Mariners lineup either.
I'll say this about the Skubal Mariners discourse. We don't have Dylan Moore to hit a home run anymore.
It's true.
Therefore, we're cooked.
That's right.
Skubal's very fun for the game of baseball. Yeah.
Yeah, he's great for the game of baseball.
He's awesome.
See, that's why I like Paul Skeens. He's great for the game of baseball, but he's on a bad team that we don't have to face that often.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool. I can watch him dominate everybody else, just not us.
Jaden, was it you asking about the starters going short? Is that what you were asking, Jaden? You think the Mariners are going to pull starting pitchers super early too, like these teams? And then Lucario answer talking about if they struggle. I don't know if it'll be as quick as the Slade Ciccone one in this game, or even, I mean, Dylan Cease went what, 3 innings, or was it 4 innings yesterday?
Yeah.
I would expect
Casey Mize got pulled at 62 pitches.
Yeah, like I would expect the matchup play is going to be common, but I think a strength for the Mariners when they've been able to utilize it is 6 innings from their starter and then 3 leverage guys out of the pen when they're able to. Of course, the circumstances have to be correct for that to play out that way. So the short answer, or I guess the general answer is everyone is on a shorter leash. I don't think they have a guy that they can just let him go eat for 120 pitches like Skubal and Crochet. I don't think they have that level of ace. I think they have someone that can go 100 pitches, but not 120.
Yeah, and there's going to be situations where you just nice double from Javi, where you are going to maybe let Logan, go an extra 10, 15 pitches if need be. Like you're at the bottom of the lineup, it's the seventh inning. He's at, 97 pitches and he's been dealing. Maybe you let him go out there to face the bottom of the lineup. But as soon as he gets somebody on or you flip the lineup over, then you go to Bizardo or Spire, just whoever fits in that spot. This is going to be a real test for Dan. It truly is, because he's made some mistakes this year, but he's lately really looked like he's figured out how to manage that bullpen. And I think that I don't know how I feel about it, unfortunately. Like, do I think that the way that Dan has handled the bullpen has been good? Not necessarily. But do I think that he kind of has a plan in place now? Yes. So it'll be interesting to see kind of what happens there in terms of who comes in after.
A bunt?
That was a terrible slow play by Sobrowski.
Yeah, that was
What the hell's
awful.
he doing?
No urgency. Like, that ball was kind of just like right to him. I get that he's a lefty, so it's a bit harder of a play, but
do we expect Dan to be better next year? Oh, absolutely. It's going to take him time. It's his first job as a manager, but
can MLB just ban the bunt already?
We got runners on first and third now with no outs for the Tigers. If you're the Guardians, you have to go to Cade Smith here.
And I think that might be what they're doing. George, would you take them banning the bunt if it means they implemented the golden batter rule?
Hell no.
I didn't ask. Is your name George?
It might be.
Okay. I know it's not.
If I changed it.
I know it's not.
I might have changed it.
I got to change all the layouts then. This is highly inconvenient for Steve over here. All right. Now I got to change mine too. This is unbelievable.
You're Steve.
Yeah, you're George. I'm Steve.
Got it.
Golden batter rule? Pokilo, are you unfamiliar with that proposed idea? They do it in Banana Ball. Basically, any point during the game, you can select any player in your lineup to bat in the place of another. Yeah. Kind of crazy. I doubt that ever does happen. That would be kind of... That would, I think, smear what baseball is as a sport.
Yeah. You wouldn't have those moments where Brian Rocchio's coming up and hitting a walk-off home run. It wouldn't exist.
Yeah.
That's stupid. When the Mariners win the World Series this year, you guys have to get me drunk. What? I'm sorry?
Auntie has said so, okay? They said so. We have to adhere. There's no other way.
I'm sorry.
They went to Gaddis.
Okay.
Not bad.
Yeah. Oh. What happened?
What?
And I'm now watching an ad on our own stream because my computer pooped.
L. Golden batter rule would have slapped with Callis home run race. You're not wrong. You guys also watching the Yankees game? Nah, we're just watching this one. Just chilling for this one, and then we're gonna record podcast that'll go out tomorrow. Or should we put out tonight? Put out tomorrow.
Depending on timing, we can think about tonight.
Yeah, we'll talk about it after the stream. But I've got another. It won't take long to edit the thing that we recorded before this, so I'm gonna get that put out tomorrow night or Saturday morning at some point in preparation.
I think I hate Yankees fans more than I hate Astros fans. The Astros fans, haven't been hearing much from them.
Because they don't have anything to talk shit about.
Yeah, they don't have anything. So it's like...
At least this season.
This year.
Mm-hmm.
I actually found a video of like a screen capture of me scrolling through all the Astros fans that found the always good when the Astros lose video. And I'm like, man, I should post that.
How's it feel now, idiots?
Idiots.
The Ranger apologist guy? Yeah. That guy's he legitimately might be insane.
Yeah, he's very strange. Yankees fans don't pretend they're the underdog. True. That is true.
Scott, I think both of us would rather face the Tigers. I think.
Yep, I agree with that.
But
again,
especially it's just a coin flip, I think.
Yeah. I feel okay about facing either of them.
Jaden, we don't have to address it, all right? Just let it go. Just let it slide by. We all know what was going on, okay?
Yeah, I don't think that the Tigers lineup is as annoying to face as the Guardians. The Guardians lineup feels like it could be a disaster. It feels like the most NL Central or AL Central like game for the Mariners, you know.
Yeah.
Cleveland seems a little sloppy. That's true. I do agree with that.
I don't think either team has played intentionally clean. Or intentionally? That's not the word. Inherently. I don't know. Exceptionally. This series hasn't been pretty on either side.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to face Skubal twice in a 5-game series, though. I mean, I agree with that, but it sounds like Skubal won't be starting game 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't necessarily know if you'd get him twice. I mean, game 5, they would definitely bring him back on short rest. Because if he pitched Sunday, then he'd have Monday off, Tuesday, Wednesday. He'd have Thursday off.
And so he could pitch in game 5.
Yeah, so he could still pitch in game 5.
But simply win before game 5. George is correct.
True.
And
then you don't have to worry about it.
Looks like we
oh yeah.
we might be
we might be watching some Tigers baseball here soon, huh?
Yup. There's no world where we go to a game 5 with Detroit. I hope not.
Man. Careful what you say, Chad.
Wensiel Perez, this season's Andy Ibanez?
Andy Ibanez is still on the roster.
Okay. And?
Man. Looks like the Tigers are running away with this one. Yeah, this just made the rest of the game a little less impactful for what could happen here with the Guardians. This is why you should have gone to Cade Smith.
Hey, don't yawn. I was yawning.
You go to your closer in the situation where you need to keep a run off the board. You go to the closer.
Do you think Ben's going to be mean to Larg?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh, absolutely.
No.
Absolutely. Yeah. Hey, look, it's Andy Ibanez. Yeah, I think so. And then if the Tigers beat the Mariners, we're never going to hear the end of it.
I know.
He'll rest on his laurels. Playoff Javi is very scary.
Maybe.
He was good at the start of the year.
Had a double just now to get this inning started.
Yeah, that's true.
My stream is taking a dump right now.
Is it?
Yeah, it's not even loading. I've refreshed it 5 times.
Refresh is good. I can tell you that Spencer Torkelson hit a foul ball behind home plate.
Did you say that it's time for a foul ball dance party? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, was there a satellite moment? Maybe that's what it was. I didn't drop any more frames, I don't think, but maybe.
Alex Cora said everyone, including Garrett Whitlock, is available out of the bullpen. Also said Brian Bayo will be in the bullpen.
My goodness.
I mean, yeah, it's win or go home, man.
You gotta.
Damn.
Yeah. 5-1, Torque, RBI single.
Man. They're going to need some real guards ball coming up here soon.
Yeah, I mean, they've got 9 outs to work with. I mean, I've seen Stranger Things all 4 seasons, so.
Good TV show, yeah.
Yeah, good TV show.
Season 5 coming out soon.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Jordan!
Yo!
Bump, 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 bump. Bump, 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 to Fritz 425, the Ore King, Robert Clark, the GOAT, and then Banana, the bad guy, Williams. Jordan with the
Heck yeah,
5.
Jordan, absolute legend. It's just good, man. Which is good for those guys because we're gonna have a members only video coming out here pretty soon. So shout out to Jordan. Make sure you guys give a big smooches, bro, to Jordan for that gifted member. We'll have a video out. What you say, tomorrow or the next day?
Bump, 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 bump. Yeah, over the weekend.
6-1 now.
You to go.
6-1 now. Riley Green with the base knock.
Can't wait for the Guardians to walk it off.
Dude, a Brian Rocchio walk-off grand slam is going to go crazy.
What's the final score if the Guardians walk it off at this point?
6-7.
6. Gaddis completely sold. No longer. You think he's pretty. He's Hunter Saddis instead of Hunter Gladys, as George thought his name was. Need to watch the new bloopers still? Hell yeah.
I'm rooting for the Guardians or the Tigers. Tigers. What's up? Looks good now.
I mean, are we sure we're rooting for the Tigers?
Their offense is all of a sudden cooking. Like,
yeah. Oh my God, former Mariner coming into the game.
Is it Matt
Festa? Yeah.
Hell yeah. I don't know how you don't go to Cade Smith in this situation.
Well, I mean,
I don't get it.
They're down 5 now. I know you're talking about
you need to make sure you keep it right there.
Yeah, I know you're talking about more so the Gaddis move, but
even now, even Festa.
You don't go to Cade down 5.
Why not?
Because you need him if you get up at some point.
And then if you don't, and then all of a sudden they score more runs, and you never use him.
I think going to Cade instead of Gaddis is fine, but not going to Cade here, I totally understand. I don't think he's punting it by going to Festa here. You just have to get someone out. You just need an out. And Festa can get outs, and you just have to get someone out of there so Gaddis doesn't just continue to snowball.
I mean, yeah, if you would rather have, Matt Festa with a runner on first and second than Cade Smith.
I mean,
but
yeah.
If Matt Festa gives up a run here.
Sure. The idea is that you need Festa to get outs no matter what in this game at this point, more than likely. Do you want him to get outs right now or rely on him in the 9th if you get the lead back?
Hey, Laura.
hey Lard. Ooh. Anyways.
How's looking good, man?
It's like this game's kind of like whatever Thursday or whatever.
Whatever Thursday, yeah.
Yeah, it's like whatever.
That's tough. Laura, do you think that Ben's gonna give you shit for this game? Because he will. You know that he's gonna flaunt it. Yeah, they're gonna get 6 months of rest either way. True. William with the 299. Scooble's gonna pitch on 2 days rest against the M's. Scooble's not pitching today.
Against the M's.
Right, but it wouldn't be 2 days rest versus the M's.
Yeah, I know. It'd be 4 days rest.
It's okay. I'll get the Mariners merch if he does. There you go. Get some Marineros merch. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Laura is Guardians Gojo. It's true.
Correct. Shannon Dreyer. Wu felt good about what he did today, but stressed it's day by day in terms of progressing to a return. Said it's more of a matter of building up correctly and less the peck being an issue. Not where he wants to be in terms of game speed. Eager to see where he is next week.
Next week.
Which is a game 3.
I guess, yeah. Which is fine, but see where he's at next week. I don't think I want to see where he's at next week. I want to see him pitching off of a mound next week.
Well, yeah, you'll see where he's at when he's pitching off the mound. So, yeah,
Yeah.
Kirby and so hold on. MLB trade rumors. Notes, Mariners roster.
It's true.
Um, Foul ball dance party. Based on mound work during Wednesday's warmups, Kirby and Logan could be favorites to start game 1 and 2 in some order. So not necessarily Kirby game 1, but
Yeah.
I would assume they'd go Logan game 1. But if it's confirmed that Scooble is not pitching game 1, Passon said that he's not pitching on short rest, do you go Kirby game 1, Logan game 2 to go opposite Scooble?
I don't think it really matters.
Yeah.
Like who's opposite Scooble. I think George has proven that, and we've seen him in the playoffs before as well. He's proven he can handle it and he'll be all right, especially, and even his last few games in of that regular season, he looked really good. So I'm not too worried about it either way. Honestly, I'm not really worried about who goes in what game at all during the series. Again, if you want to make sure that Luis gets a game at home, then maybe that changes things.
Yeah.
If you would rather him not pitch either of the away games, but that's the only spot where I could say, yeah, maybe it makes more sense to have Luis go game 2 than like Kirby or Gilbert. So
now I got to look up Luis's stats in Detroit.
Yeah, that's another thing we'll be able to talk about in tonight's episode is their numbers versus each guy. Miller's in the doghouse for now. Yeah, he's gonna be in the pen.
Career.
Bring Kelnick back? No.
Castillo's career in Comerica.
What's up, Christopher?
A total of 11 innings pitched. A 6.55 ERA in Comerica.
Yeah. Let him pitch at home game.
Are any of those with Seattle is the question. Has he started a game against Detroit in Detroit as a Mariner? Leaders. Splits.
Wasn't there another scrimmage today? Yeah, it's not till 5. Not till 5 p.m. So we got a little while. Unfortunately, we were not going to be there tonight. We were only there yesterday. So only contract Framber's going to get is from the Angels. Honestly, I could definitely see that happening. Yeah, I can see that. So we win ALDS or ALCS. I mean, hopefully we get him game 3 or 4 of the DS. Now, with that being said, if you find yourself up, let's say you win the first 2 games at home, you have, like, let's say you go Logan, Luis, then George. Let's say you win all 3 of those games. Do you throw Brian Wu out there? Or do you, wait, that'd be 3 games, you'd move on. Let's say you win the first 2 games. Yeah. Do you throw Brian Wu in game 3, or do you like say, okay, let's give him, like, if he's not 100%, let's give him a little bit more time? I think that might be the case. Like, and
I think if you have a
stack
2-game
Wu and
lead,
Miller.
yeah, I think if you have a 2-game lead going on the road to Detroit, you can preserve health. I think, at least you can attempt to.
Mm-hmm.
I would just be curious, like if it is Scooble game 2 and then game 5, do you have Logan go game 1 and then pitch on short rest in game 4?
Or do you have Brian Wu go game 4 and have Logan pitch game 5?
Yeah,
you know?
it just depends. It depends on
his
health. Yeah, I just read some of those out, Rich, like a little bit ago. That's why we're talking about just like rotation stuff. I don't know if it's the entire thing. I know someone posted a video of him in the dugout, but the main thing about him progressing to eager to see where he is next week is like the main thing we're looking at.
Yeah, Woo game 4, Logan game 5. Yeah, I would rather give Logan the extra day if Woo is good enough to go.
Sure.
And then if you don't need him, if there's not a game 5, then he's just your game 1 starter of the championship series.
Yeah. I will say, so Luis has 1 game started in a Mariners uniform against the Tigers. How many innings? 5 innings pitched, 3 earned, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. No home runs given up, 6 hits. That was in Detroit. Logan has also 1 start, 5 1/3. Or is that just this year?
Save it for the
I'm just looking
for the pod, man.
They're gonna don't tell me.
Whoa, are you guys gonna watch it? Is that true?
Don't tell me what to do.
If Joe tells you everything you need to know, are you gonna watch it?
Everything, huh? Everything that they need to know.
Yeah, here comes Guards ball. Crazy that Stephen Vogt just took Chaos ball, took it on over to Cleveland, and now they got Guards ball. I'll probably watch it in the shower. What?
Yo.
Concept playoff waiver loans. No, we've talked about that before. No. No.
That would be crazy if they ever did something like that. They would never do that, but damn.
Not like the Red Sox, but gosh darn, what a performance by Crochet. Yeah, Crochet's pretty good. Oh my God, all-time series wins. Both are at 1167. You felt original? I mean, hey, it's one that I haven't heard in a long time, so maybe you guys can drop that on your guys' podcast or something. Why doesn't baseball have loans? Because that's weird. Loans are weird.
I feel
you
like
know what I mean?
Sports that do loans, I don't know how like the organization or the franchise of it, how that necessarily works. And like owners paying other owners seems weird in terms of collective bargaining agreements and stuff like that. Like I don't know how it exactly would work. Like the Mets can loan Juan Soto and you pay them however much, you know.
It's like these guys, they can't just uproot their lives. I mean, trades are one thing because you know where you're going to go. But you just uproot your life for
a month,
2 months. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Just live in a hotel.
Anyone else rooting for the Yankees so the M's can play the late game on Saturday? No. Simply because the Sounders game's at 7:30. So if the Mariners play the late game.
If the Yankees win, the Mariners play the early game.
Right. I don't know about that one, Aaron. How is it worse to get promoted from Everett to Arkansas? So far away. Nobody wants to play in Arkansas. Dickey Stevens Stadium.
Pitchers do
play there. Pitchers do. That's true. The pitchers want to play there.
Yeah, Aaron. If the Yankees win, they get the prime time slot at 5. If the Red Sox win, the Mariners play in that slot. If Boston won, the game would be at 1. I don't think so. Do we have it backwards?
Let me go look. I retweeted it. Let me go look.
Have I been thinking about it backwards the whole time? I don't care when the game is. Screw the Yanks.
If Boston advances, the game is at 1. If New York advances, the game is at 5:30. Interesting. Okay. That's weird. Because I would have assumed they would have given the 5 o'clock slot to New York because
Weird.
it's New York. I'll play at 2 a.m. if it means the Yankees lose. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm rooting for the Red Sox, A, because I don't want to have to face Aaron Judge at any point, and B, I don't want the game to be late. I want it to be earlier in the day. Because I also have to work Sunday, and maybe I'm
Wait.
calling in sick. Maybe I'm taking a half day. I don't know.
Aren't you going to the game?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I am.
You're gonna get there late.
Nah, I'm gonna tell them, hey, I'm working a half day. Don't care what you guys say about it.
Yeah.
I'll quit. I don't care. Is it saying New York will play 5:30? Not referencing. I mean, I don't think so. No, it says the start times of games 1 and 2. So no, it doesn't look like it. Such weird time. 108, 5:38, 5:03. Like what?
Yeah.
Why? You'll pick up my shift. Thank you so
Why?
much. Hey, Eugenio Suarez getting some work at first base with Perry Hill.
Oh boy.
Don't you dare tell me that Josh Naylor's not good to go. If Brian Wu and Josh Naylor are both not good to go, it's chalked.
Ruh-roh.
Colton, this is your boss here. Are you serious? Yeah, Tony. Yeah, I'm serious.
Hey, Tony. It's Colton.
Hey, Tony.
The guy that's working a half day on Sunday.
Safeco. CenturyLink. Coltoni. Hey, Coltoni.
Yeah.
Coltoni.
Colt Emerson to third, Gino to first. Joe Tonio over here.
Is that what's happening? There we go. Ain't no way we're getting a Ben third base and Gino first. I think that's only if Josh Naylor can't go. You can get me a remote job working for WSU. What am I doing, Aaron? Let me know. Let me know what I'm doing.
Thanks for including me in that, Aaron. I'd like that too, please.
Yeah, can we both have remote jobs? Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Tony.
Hey,
I feel like
Tony.
Dom Canzone is the guy you always start. Yeah, I think that maybe versus Scooble, you don't start Dom Canzone because it's Scooble. But otherwise, like versus, I don't know, like if Tyler Holton's coming in, maybe you're okay with Scooble or with Canzone facing him, but I don't know. Oh, dude, Rip Rich, that's tough.
Tough. Sorry for your loss there, Rich.
What do you know about Questfield, Silverbane? What do you know? Will Naylor not be ready for Saturday? Don't know. I mean, I'm assuming he is. He played in the game yesterday in the scrimmage,
Yeah,
so I'm assuming he'll be ready.
He didn't look uncomfortable at any point.
Either y'all want a coworker? Yeah, sure. Got to ride the wave. Can't have him sitting against lefties. Yeah, I mean, he has the second highest OPS plus on the team this year, obviously in a much more limited sample size, just behind Cal Raleigh. But yeah, we are. Right, Joe. We're good at that. No comment.
I think you'd be good at it.
You'd be good at it.
You think I would? Thanks, man.
Yeah, why not? We're there, Aaron.
I appreciate that. Quest?
Well, I'll put in
Quest.
I'll put in my 2 weeks tomorrow.
Sounds good. See you there in the remote workspace.
Yeah. Which is just right where we are both sitting currently.
First call as a program coordinator. Is this the Krusty Krab? I'd lose my mind.
You're a program manager for WSU extension? Hell yeah. That's sick, Aaron. I don't necessarily know what that means, but that's sick. They hire foreigners. Yeah. They hire someone from across the pond.
I mean, you could work at, in inconvenient hours for us over here on the West Coast, George. bum, 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 bum.
Wish I could have seen a game at the Kingdom. Same. How was the scrimmage? It was fun. I'm glad we did it.
Yeah, it was cool.
It was very much like a spring training game, I guess. Where like they're just working situations and whatnot. But yeah, no, it was a good time. It was more like a backfields game, I guess.
But who are the umpires, Colton? Do you know?
People kept asking me who the umpires are. I'm like, I don't know. Let me go ask them. Excuse me, who are you? If our work schedule's on Pacific time, it'll make watching Mariners games way easier. True. That is true. Good point. See you there, George. See you there.
Do we have the lore on how George is a Mariners fan? Have we?
I'm sure we do, before? But George, can you remind us? I feel like you've told us before, but can you tell us again?
Explain it to us like we're 5.
All right, we're going bottom 8.
Yo, it's never mind.
What?
Yeah. The Lorge, nice. W joke rich.
Angel Hernandez was behind the plate. True.
Colton, it's a new month.
Oh, true. It is a new month, Joe. What are we gonna do about that?
I think we can gift some 5 members. I think that's a reasonable thing to do.
That sounds like a really good idea, in my opinion.
Yeah. Can you do it?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Thanks.
Hey,
man.
chat. Who wants a gifted membership? Put a 1 in chat. Only once. Only do it once, Lucario. Only do it one time if you want a gifted membership. Here we go. We're gonna send out 5 gifted members in 3, 2, 1. 1.
There you go. J Mars W. W J Mars.
Joseph Caffrey W.
Jess, Kevin, and Juggernaut. Kevin's been a member before. Rip everyone who said one that didn't get one. That's so sad. Can we get 5 gifted members for how sad that is?
Can we get 5 gifted members for how sad it is that you guys didn't get gifted members? You don't know after those jokes? Are you kidding me, Antius? I'm hilarious. I am so funny. That's unbelievable.
Oh, damn it. I clicked the wrong thing.
What did you just do?
Captain Kush subscribe W. I hit the arrow button instead of I don't know how to read, guys. This is embarrassing.
Yeah, it makes doing our jobs really difficult, actually. I was like, hey, Joe, you want to record at 2? And like 2 rolls around. I was like, sorry, I couldn't see it. I couldn't read it. I don't know what
you're trying to ask me. George said he got into baseball in 2022, so a reasonable time for anyone to become a Mariners fan, breaking the drought and joining some history there.
Interesting. Okay, George.
Cricket wasn't doing it for you anymore, or what?
I guess I have always assumed, George, that you were from here and moved over there. That's kind of what I would always assume.
Interesting. I don't know.
What you guys cover in the offseason?
Yo, ask and you shall receive, baby.
For
Matt,
how sad
Blender,
it was.
Jordan, Cool Breeze, and Gmo. Gmo's back. Gmo's back.
Welcome back, Gmo. Woo! Shout out to Rich Mocha. Shout out to Rich. What a goat. What an absolute legend. Wow. And for all you guys that didn't get a membership there, that's really sad.
Yeah, can we get 5?
Can we get 5 gifted members for how sad that is? What are we going to cover in the offseason? We'll cover moves the Mariners are making as well. I do have some like
health, yeah.
I do have some like videos that I want to make as well that are kind of more evergreen videos. I don't know. I mean, it's the offseason's very interesting because sometimes it's hard when the Mariners aren't making moves. Like last offseason, the Mariners didn't do anything until they signed Donovan Solano. They did nothing, but there was a lot of rumors. So it was a little bit of a double-edged sword. So furthest west you've been is Chicago. Azaria, we got to get you out to a game, bro.
Donovan Solano mentioned, true. Big day for Donovan Solano.
I got married, moved to Seattle in 96, and got 2 season tickets as a wedding gift. Damn.
That's sick.
I mean, after 95 saved baseball in Seattle. Hell yeah. Where does Pete Alonso go? I think he goes back to the Mets, personally.
He's wearing a Yankees uniform in 2026. That the I can't even read it. Delano. I was gonna stutter all over that if I kept trying to say it.
Delano's
Came through
coffee.
big, huge.
Can you steal some of our offseason content? Sure, man. 2023 Mariners legend AJ Pollock. Were you guys flabbergasted when that happened? Is there a video of that somewhere? Wait, of what?
For what specifically?
Of Solano's signing?
Or just
Alonso plays at least 10 games at third base for the Yankees next year.
There's a live stream of me, like, because I streamed after the signing happened. And that's where Donovan Solano, that meme in the Discord came from. Because I had Donovan in the title instead of Donovan for 45 minutes of it, or like 30 minutes of it. Yeah, if you go to like live stream, you should be able to find it. Or if you just like search Mariner Mojo Donovan or like Solano, it might pop up. That's like the immediate reaction. I definitely made some agreements with people in that stream about his batting average and his strikeouts that I don't remember and I don't care to revisit in the event that I have to get a tattoo. But I don't think he was as bad enough as people were like the agreement was. But sadly, if Joe hadn't typed Donovan, he'd have been good. True. Deep dives on Lopez, Nick Franklin, Bucky Jacobson.
Hi, Dorian. Cutie patootie.
Dorn Nizzle. Oh!
Come on, man.
The O could have been about anything.
Come on, man.
What? Could have been anything.
Come on, man.
How far back are you?
Apparently, oh my God. Bro fell over in right field. Apparently, I'm really far back. We're going to refresg.
Here comes the guard's ball. You can run, but you can't hide.
You can't hide from guard's ball.
Bro got that ball in as fast as he could.
Yeah, dude.
Turned and said,
I was like, oh, go shit. Yeah, I did see that Jimble. It's dope. It's dope. Rugnet Odor, the Guardians' third base coach. Is the guy's last name Odor? Didn't even look. Cubs have the lead.
1-0.
PCA single.
PCA showed up. Nice.
Why does the camera make you look more ill the more zoomed in it is? Did you zoom your camera in?
Yeah. I look ill? That's not very nice.
Ill.
I look ill? I'm sorry, Aaron.
Offseason content for Mojo.
Sorry, go ahead.
Not zooming in the camera first, and that's all. Oh, that's the only offseason content we're making. Got it. Who still says ill? Joe, apparently.
No, George said it. And I was just reading. I was just saying that. What's up, Felipe?
So George, you got like a straight up like English accent, huh? Guess I never thought about that. I should try reading the things you say in my head in an English accent.
Here comes Will Vest, closer. Is he gonna get a 5-out save?
No, we can't shave Pokelo because if we do, then and they lose, then it's our fault. We've had our beards through all of this.
I agree.
So we've had our beards through all of this. So and they've Mariners have been winning. So if we shave them and they start losing, it is our fault. Can't do it. We said the Sox, Jaden. We said the Sox.
Yeah, Sox, Jays, Yanks would be my order.
Postseason doesn't count? Yes, it does. You shouldn't shave yours, it's true. Shave half so they do okay? No. George Valera up, runners on second and third with the former Mariner Will Vest up.
If they win the World Series, I have to do a reverse mohawk again next spring. Sure. I'll agree to that. Yeah, why not?
I'll do it too. Next time. Yeah. We'll both do it.
Yeah, we'll both do it.
If they win the World Series.
Yeah. If they win the World Series.
The Padres Cubs game already started, Zach.
Shake my hand.
Shaking hand. If the Mariners win the World Series in spring of next year, we're doing the reverse mohawk again. When did Will Vest play with the Mariners? In 2023? 1?
No way it's 23.
2021?
I think that's better.
He was with the Mariners in 2021. Made his major league debut with the Mariners. Had a 6.17 ERA with the Mariners in 32 games. He was awful. He wasn't good until 2023. So.
Zach's object permanence goes crazy. Padres Cubs doesn't start until I'm watching it.
Hell yeah, Zach. Hell yeah, Zach.
It's so funny. I find that way funnier really than it needs to be.
That was really. If the Mariners go to the World Series, you're dyeing your hair blue and green, I'll do it.
Shave down the middle, right side blue, left side green. It's a lot of work, actually.
I would probably just do like teal green or I don't know. Maybe I'd have someone professionally put like a Mariners logo on the back of my head or something. I don't know.
Yo. Just get the compass shaved into the into the just the center part of your head. That's crazy. Your scalp
crazy.
Bink.
Craziest thing you would do to guarantee a Mariners World Series. This is a family friendly stream, guys.
Yeah,
I can't answer that.
Yeah, we can't be doing that.
This is where Jose Ramirez needs to step up, be the guy.
And he just watched. You're behind me. Sorry.
Are you kidding me?
No, but he watched 97 down the ding-a-ling go by him. Will Vest has bricks for hands, by the way.
Oh my god.
Guards ball. Guards ball.
Okay.
That's insane.
Guards ball.
Did Torque just fire that ball way too fast at Vest? Like, what happened there?
Didn't even throw it that hard. Vest is just an idiot, I think.
Ooh.
What was that? Oh, did it hit him in the face?
I don't know. Took it like a champ, though, if it did. Taking it like a champ.
Oh, he's out at second, though. He's out at second.
Is he?
Yeah, he's out.
Oh, what a tag by Javi.
That's a great tag from Javi.
Second time Jose got thrown out at second.
Wow. That's crazy. Guards ball magic there for a second, huh? Unfortunate. Man, Jose Ramirez's base running has cost the Guardians in this series. Interesting.
Cubs up 2
Damn,
now.
that was a ball that was down the middle
Yeah.
that he hit to first base. Wow. He's been thrown out 3 times on the bases. Yeah,
Oh, he knows.
he's had a rough go of it.
Yeah.
Can't
Cannot
stream
stream
the actual game. Yep.
We just
Exactly
had,
right, Jordan.
we just had the game day open. Periodically, I've had the audio playing very lightly in the background, and it's probably been off for an hour at this point because I just forgot. So
So it's been really awkwardly quiet in between when we're not talking, is what you're saying. Yeah, it's just illegal. Yeah, it's not just YouTube rules. It's actually technically the rules of ESPN and just any of the publishers, basically. Ugh. Is it bad that I have to pee again?
no, I don't think so.
When you have a gallon water bottle, chat, it's gonna happen to you. I'll be back.
Now here's the part. So what I need from you guys is to pretend like I was telling way worse jokes than Colton the entire time that he's been gone, right? So like pretend, like start throwing tomatoes, boo me, all those things, so we can get Colton, give him his confidence back. We don't want him feeling down about himself and his jokes, right? So let me have it for the time being. DVR $1.99, the Big Dumper World Series MVP, huge from you. Yeah, just start booing me. Just start like saying we hate you. Exactly. Jaden gets it. I'm a loser. Yeah, all that kind of stuff. You guys more. He's back already. He pees quick. Boo. Colton, I tried my hand at jokes like you, and it didn't go very well. Why can't I hear you?
Right, sorry, I muted my mic. There's tomatoes in the chat.
I know. Dude.
Oh no. Colton sucks less than you do. What'd you do? What'd you say?
I can't repeat it. That'd be even worse than like me saying it once. Like I have to then repeat it to you live on stream. Like that's so embarrassing.
I've been vindicated. Is Colton's toilet 2 feet away from his camera? Yes. Yes, technically yes. He said the bread loaf joke over again. Did you look it up too? Did you do the same thing I did?
What joke?
Go on the same website. What drink?
What drink? I have no idea. Pretty
Oh, look,
insensitive.
Kate Smith's in the game.
Yeah, in the 9th to preserve a 3-run deficit now. And he struck out Wenceel Perez. Bang. Yeah, I'm not gonna Colton. I'm not gonna repeat it, so you'll just have to watch this back. It's like I can't subject. You know how I get in social situations when I feel awkward. I can't subject myself to it even more.
Is Cal gonna be good in the postseason? Says DVR. Man, I hope so. Man, I hope so. He's more clutch than Aaron Judge, so I'd say yeah.
Did Cal do anything in 2022?
He had a home run in Toronto during the comeback, didn't he?
5 games, a 227 batting average, a 292 OBP, a 409 slug with a 701 OPS, 1 home run, 4 RBI. So,
yup.
Silver, I think that was it. Polo had 3 that were like 2 were foul, 1 was like at the warning track.
Yeah, 2-0 Cubs. The fact the Cubs only scored 2 there is kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Cal hit the home run off of Manoah, which broke Alek Manoah's entire career. That's right. Pressure is what you put in tires or whatever.
Should we ban George for that?
Julio isn't clutch. Yeah, probably.
George, you're banned.
You're banned, George. Sorry.
Jimbo, I thought
Going
that
bottom
said the
nine.
king of shingles, not singles. I'm like, ooh.
The king of shingles.
Nothing. There's a handful of things that you would not want to be crowned the king of. Shingles, probably up there. Not ideal. Bottom nine, pretty sick. Glad that they made it a close game.
True.
It's time for some guards ball.
I, for one, am shocked that the Cubs with Jamison Tyone on the mound are the team with the lead.
I mean,
really thought it would go the other way.
Tyone shoving looks like so far.
Motion is lotion. That's right.
True.
That was bananable. Goodness.
That's quite the joke.
Get George out of here. Get him out. It's weird seeing Jeff passing next to people. Yeah.
He's just a figment of our imagination.
Oh, and then Dansby walked with the bases loaded to give them a 2-0 lead. Okay. Yeah, Aaron, that's fair. They rolled the double play to get out of the inning. Tough.
In a $50 bet with my former boss, I have the Padres in this round, so I'd prefer them to make the comeback. We're picking teams each round, and whoever has the most points by the end of the postseason wins. So you get two points for a sweep, 1 point for a series win. He gave me the first overall pick in the wild card round, and I rightfully took the Dodgers. Then he took Yankees, Tigers, and then I took Padres.
Fair.
So we'll be tied. At worst we'll be tied because the Dodgers swept. But
my wife bought me a hand. Oh, hell yeah, Antius. Yeah, what Joe said.
What did I say?
6-3. I don't know. Will Vest on for the 5-out save still. Got Manzardo up to bat. I mean, where's that? He's batting four in their lineup.
4, 5, 6, yeah. A grand slam wins it.
Yeah, imagine they load the bases here. I mean,
if they load the bases, we got Bosch Naylor coming up. They load
Bosch
the bases.
Naylor.
Bosch Naylor coming up.
With playoff Rocchio after him. Just saying.
No, Kafis before, but
oh, okay.
Yeah. If it gets to that
if
point.
Will Vest is so good, where's Will shirt and Will jacket? That's a good point. 199 from DVR. What if is going to be a walk-off comeback? What if this is going to be a walk-off comeback? That'd be really fun to watch.
Would be a lot of fun to watch.
I don't necessarily know if I would love what it meant, but it'd be fun to watch. Oh my God, we did say a walk-off could lead to 6-7.
That's exactly where we're heading. I don't know, will tie or whatever. I like that. I actually like that joke, George. It's like the pre-lander Baroa implying the existence of post and present lander kind of a situation. I like that. That's a good joke.
It would be 6-7. Yeah, that's right. The game on the line, and it's to lauder as absurdity. Absurdity. Hey, man, name another sport where something like that happens. Just baseball.
They tie it, and then they play 20 more innings.
What about Won't Vest? Ooh, that's a good shout as well, Aaron. It's a good shout. Okay. I'm like kind of locked in right now. Oh, he's safe on that for sure. God, he's fat.
God, he's fat.
No Manfred man in the postseason. That is correct. All right, one out of way, chat, from us knowing who the Mariners will be playing on Saturday, and it's looking like it's gonna be the Detroit Tigers. Will Vest on the mound right now, trying to close it out. Former Mariner trying to close it out here versus the Cleveland Guardians. Former Mariners coach Stephen Vogt on the other side of things. So
this series
brother
is
of Josh
rich in
Naylor.
Mary's and Mariners history. I'm having a stonk.
Will divest. The Cubs should win today. Then that leaves the Red Sox to beat New York tonight. Yeah, I think that'd be a pretty solid. Oof, that ball's right down the middle. All roads lead to Seattle. I mean, that's technically true. Whoever wins this is going to Seattle. It's a good point.
Schoolball's 0-2 versus the Mariners this year. That's what Colton's been saying.
It's true.
Some are saying.
Oh, man. Boy.
Damn.
There it is.
All that work to take the division and just to lose in your home park, huh?
That's tough, dude.
Rip.
That's tough. Guess I'm a Mariners fan the rest of the postseason, Laura. I'm sorry.
You're damn right you are, Laura.
Sorry. Go Nerds. Go Nerds. Yeah, that's for the incredible comeback that the Guardians had.
Yeah.
To come back from down 10.5 games, wherever it was, to take the division was incredible. Like that was an incredible run. But for it to end like this to the team that you chased down,
tough.
That's tough. And for a team where like the Guardians took care of business versus the Tigers in the last week and a half.
Mm-hmm.
So tough one. Tough. Who's the Steven Kwan of the Mariners?
I don't know if we have one.
Honestly. I think it's Josh Naylor.
No.
Doesn't strike out much. Like puts the ball in play.
I don't know. I guess.
The Mirador. Shut up, Mike. Man. Now we know. We know we'll be playing the Tigers. How did our first then Julio, Laura, Julio. Or Carlos Vargas. Look up Carlos Vargas, Laura.
Oh, is that what we're basing it off of?
Yeah.
I forgot.
How do you guys feel about our first postcast or whatever? Or not postcast.
This is locked on. Watch along.
Postcast. Watch along. How we feeling, chat?
Obviously,
Joe said he might be doing one on Sunday.
Might be. I'll do one. I'll definitely be doing one. I mean, it's not a Mariners game, so like, there's not much excitement. Like, if the Dylan Dingler home run was a Geno home run, we'd be screaming at the top of my, we'd be yelling, getting rowdy, rip. But I mean, I think so long as it's a Mariners game, there'll be more excitement in general.
Yeah.
More dad jokes, please. You got it.
Gonna be a mess this whole weekend. Yeah, I'm this might be my last ever weekend, chat. My heart might give out.
Let's not say that, please.
Great content. Made me pay attention to a baseball game. Incredible feat. You know what?
We've
Happy to
done it.
be here, Mike. Now the Tigers have to go play the Mariners. And I swear to God, if the Mariners lose to the Tigers, I am never meeting Ben in real life, ever. So.
Yeah, that would be a nightmare.
Because Ben is Ben,
Ben is
But anyway,
Ben.
Chat, we appreciate you guys being here for this stream. We're going to go record the podcast. It'll either be out tonight or tomorrow, talking about the Tigers and kind of how these two teams match up. So appreciate you guys. Big smooches. Lara, I'm sorry. The Lardians lost.
Yeah. It's like whatever, though.
It's whatever Thursday.
Thursday.
Anyway, be sure to tune in to the podcast tonight or tomorrow, and we'll talk to you guys then. Smooches.
Bye.